right. Boy, like 15 over 9. Big signal here. And when I popped that in, it said Forked River, New Jersey. Is that right? And tell me what you're running there. Over.
Yes, sir. Forked River is correct. That's where I live. So the radio is NFTDX 3000, going into a Mercury 3 solid-state amp, running about, 550 watts into an inverted V.
Well, it's all working very well. Beautiful audio and very strong signal. So fantastic, Bob. Nice to meet you on one of my shifts, and hopefully we'll hear you in here again soon. Anything else this morning? Over.
No, sir. That's it. Like I said, just wanted to check in for the numbers and to say hello. LXL.
All right, thank you, Bob. N2LXL in New Jersey. I'll clear with Bob. I still have a couple of minutes left. We'll take a short list. Anybody else before we change net controls? WA4THR.
Kilo Charlie, Charlie Oscar,
QRP. T with honey. K1 T with honey.
Kilo Bravo 3 Tango Uniform.
All right, I got Charlie Oscar India T with honey. There's another one that I couldn't quite copy, but I heard a QRP station too. Who was the QRP?
Whiskey America 2 Quebec Lima Kilo QRP.
All right, I had two QRPs. America Queen Juliet, I think it was, QRP, and Foxtrot X-Ray Whiskey. Let me get these four. That'll be actually plenty for this one. Was it AQK QRP? Give me that again. WA4THR.
I believe you mean me. It's Whiskey America 2 Quebec Lima Kilo QRP.
There we go, Dennis. WA2 QLK QRP. How are you today? Over.
I'm doing very well. You sound like you're getting tongue twisted with my call there. I do sometimes also. So anyhow, thank you for the comeback. You're 5'9 plus 15 down here. I'm in Freehold, New Jersey. I've been on the net before. I just haven't checked in that often. And I don't believe I've worked you before, but you have a real fine signal down here. Gorgeous day, sunny day, 45. What else could be better? Right back to you.
All right, Dennis. Yeah, you've checked in with me before, but it's working up like 9 months ago, back in July of last year. So good to hear you again from Freehold, New Jersey, especially QRP. Anything else, over?
No, just wanted to check in, listening here and enjoying the conversation. So you have a good day, and thank you for picking me up. Right back to you.
All right, 7-3, Dennis. Clear with WA2QLK QRP. Next one up, I think that was WB3FXW QRP. Good morning, Buzz.
Good morning, Vic. This is WB3FXW. Name's Buzz, Bravo Uniform Zulu Zulu, and I'm located in North Wales, PA, as you well know. And my course number is 30240. I'm just checking in. I don't want to keep it long. If you run out of time, I just want to make sure this radio is still working. 7-3, thanks for being there, Vic.
All right, very good, Buzz. Always good to hear you and having fun with that radio. And WB3FXW QRP from North Wales, PA. We'll clear with Buzz. Next one up, West Virginia, KC8COI. Good morning, Ted, WA4THR.
Hey, Vic, thanks for picking me up. I know you're about to end it up. I'm glad I caught you before you signed over to the next guy. So I hope you're doing well, and everybody on e-cars. 37 degrees and cloudy here. And our warm weather went out as it does in March, in and out. Anyway, catch you later, Vic. KC8COI.
Yeah, very good, Ted. Yeah, we're running 20 degrees colder than yesterday, and it's noticeable. Anyway, good to hear you. KC8COI, True West Virginia. I'll clear with Ted. Last one up before we change net controls, K1 TWH, T with honey. Good morning, Tom, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic. WA4THR. And the E-Cars K1 T with honey. E-Cars 1556. Just check in here and boost the overtime check for you, Vic. We had the same cool off. It's 20 degrees cooler today and still very windy. Not as windy as it was last night. It has gotten better, but still windy. And you have a great day, Vic. Glad to be able to check in with you. WA4THR K1T with honey.
All right, Tom, very good. Yeah, boy, I didn't see what it got to, but it wouldn't surprise me that we had 50-mile-an-hour winds last night. It was howling, and I was fortunate that all the antennas seemed to stay up. We'll see you later, Tom. K1TWH, Middleborough, Mass., and that'll be my list. So we'll be looking for the next net control, and I bet he can hear me. Dave, WA3GIN, good morning, WA4THR.
Yeah, good morning, Vic. Boy, big signal here. 20 over 9 coming in on the NVIS this morning. Sounds like you had a good net.
Yeah, pretty busy and lots of, the short-range propagation has been fantastic. In fact, most of the signals are under 150 miles. It's amazing. And you're 20 over 9 here, too. Have a good shift. 7-3, everybody. Dave has got the service. WA3GIN, WA4THR.
Okay, Vic, good. Hey, tell me about that Helicrafters. Is that a single tube or a dual tube amp?
That's a single tube, a 3-400Z, which reaches full power at 50 watts input and was legal limit back when it was made. Over.
Yeah, that's a beautiful looking thing there. I got a HT41 here that runs a, if I can even remember, a pair of 9072s. That was an oddball. Yeah, very hard to find those tubes now. But I'm planning to put that on the air later this year. Another great amplifier from Helicrafters.
Yeah, very good. This one is a piece of artwork inside. I mean, that tube has got a glass chimney. You can't even hear the fan running, but it's very effective. The coils and switches are all, industrial grade. It's an amazing amp. But they don't make the tube anymore. I have a spare up on the shelf, but so far I've been lucky not needing it. 7-3, Dave, WA4THR.
All right, bud. Take care. Have a good week. You're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service Network on 7255 kilohertz. And this is WA3 Golf India November Dave, transmitting from King George County, Virginia, 90 miles west of the Atlantic Ocean and halfway between Richmond City and Washington, D.C. It was standby. I heard some QRP stations in there, and I don't know if they all got in or not, but we're going to take a standby at the top of the hour here for any QRP stations.
This is Kilo Bravo 3, Tango Uniform X-Ray, QRP.
Okay, KB3TUX, come on in.
Good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. This is Jim, Kilo Bravo 3, Tango Uniform X-Ray, just outside of Cranston, Pennsylvania. Coming in QRP on a 6-watt 817 Blue Street. But halfway slope over that I built yesterday. Didn't get to put it up with the wind and the rain and everything, but it's currently 34 degrees right now. Scattered over with clouds, a little bit of sun trying to seep through. I drove my son to school this morning, and there was tree limbs all over the road that we were kind of dodging around. So some wild weather we've been having, that's for sure. Other than that, I got nothing else to say. I think everybody's doing well. This is Bravo 3, Tango Uniform X-Ray 73.
All right, very good. Very good, Jim. Nice to have you checking in there from Springbrook in Lackawanna College Environmental Services there, Education Center. Sounds good. The QRP radio is doing a good job for you. Have a great week. Great day. 222 miles north of us here. Any more QRP?
Ontario, London.
Okay, Ontario, London, come in.
Thank you. Kilo Bravo number 3, Ontario, London. Frank, we're located in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, in the area called Reservoir Park. Back to you.
All right, Frank. Do I have your call correct? Kilo Bravo 3, Ontario, London.
QSL.
What are you up to today, Frank?
Oh, just sitting here looking out the window at the birds.
I see. All right. Very fine. Well, listen, QRP is getting through this morning. Anything planned for the day?
No, that's about it. I just wanted to see if I can make it. Roger?
All right, very good. Well, you're making it from Harrisburg. That's for sure. Coming in pretty well, actually. The band's nice and quiet. 137 miles north of us here. Take care and enjoy the day.
Okay, you too. KB3. Oh, well.
All righty, very fine. Any other QRP stations? Nothing heard there. Anybody with a schedule this morning? Nothing heard there. How about mobiles? Any mobiles in motion? All righty, that takes care of the challenge stations, and we're going to take a fixed station list here. Please space them out. Use ITU phonetics. And if you just give me your last three letters, that's fine. But remember, when I bring you back in, give me your full call sign. This is WA3GIN for East Cars. We're listening.
Delta Mike Bravo.
Mike Charlie Echo.
Foxtrot Zulu, Quebec.
All right, very good. DMB, MCE, and FZQ. Any others?
Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo Alpha Bravo.
All right, got KAD. Any more?
Charlie Oscar India. Kilo Alpha Bravo.
All right, COI and CAB. Any others? All right, let's go to the top of the list here. Delta Mike Bravo, good morning.
Good morning, Dave. Kilo 2 Delta Mike Bravo. Dave from Liverpool, New York area. Let's see, we're sitting in front of the radio, so it's a good day. We got 34 degrees here. Sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky. It's the first time I've looked down in a couple weeks, and there's no snow on the ground. It looks like the roads are dry. Anyways, Dave, you're sounding good. I don't want to hold up because I understand there's other people. You're sounding great into Syracuse, sir. 7-3 and Kilo 2 Delta Mike Bravo. Back to you, sir.
All right, very good, Dave. Nice to have you in here this morning. Coming in loud and clear, as usual. 337 miles. You're just about at the fringe of my NVIS, as best I can tell. Let me switch over to the Batwing here, see if it changes anything for you. Okay. All right. Now we're on the Batwing antenna, which has a longer throw, I guess you could say. Did you notice any change there?
I'm sorry. I think I doubled.
Just asking if you noticed any change between the Batwing and the NVIS.
You're a solid 5x9 plus 20 on both antennas into me. Over.
All right, good. So they overlap. All right, great. Thank you very much, Dave. Talk to you soon. Mike Charlie Echo, good morning.
Good morning, W3MCE. Carl here in Butler, Pennsylvania. We got 34 degrees, the sun shining and snowing off and on, no accumulation, but sure is a lot colder than it was yesterday. And just wanted to check in and say good morning.
All right, Carl, very fine. Yeah, a good signal here as well. And definitely a lot cooler. How much cooler is it? It's 32 degrees cooler than it was yesterday. I'm waiting before I go back outside. Thanks for checking in with us. Have a good one.
You too. Have a great day.
Next on the list, FZQ. Good morning.
Okay, good morning, Dave. You got Steve on this end, Kilo Bravo 9, Foxtrot Zulu, Quebec, in Orleans, Indiana. Got a number of 9094. Anyway, pretty cool here this morning for us. Anyway, we had 31 degrees earlier, and we've upped about 38 now, maybe going to 42 or 3 after a while, maybe here. Overcast skies. So another good inside radio day for us here. And I've got about a 5x7 on you today, Dave. So anyway, coming in pretty good here. Back to you.
Okie dokie, very good, Steve. Thanks for joining us this morning. Good signal coming in from the west. And thanks for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. Have a good one. Let's see. Let's go to West Virginia now, see what's happening there. KB3, KB8 COI. Come in.
Hey, Dave, thanks for picking me up. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India. Yeah, we had a lot of storms come through here yesterday. Said there was going to be some lightning, but we never got the lightning. I've been lucky in all these years never to have had any ham equipment taken out by lightning, but do you have any tips for anybody out there with the season coming up for lightning strikes?
Yeah, I got a few tips for you. Just get your polyphasers installed, because those things are amazing. They do an excellent job, and they're worth every penny. They're a little bit expensive, but a lot less expensive than the new radio, that's for certain. There's a real good manual that the U.S. Navy has written, and I think it's on the W4AVA website. You know, maybe if you punch in the search box there, it might be available. I'm going to try and get that thing moved up to the home page so people can read it. It's fantastic. And the Navy knows what they're talking about when they talk about grounding and lightning protection and prevention and management, because in some cases you got to manage the lightning. There's no way to prevent it. So it's all dependent on the type of antenna you have. Some of the VHF antennas we use for the repeater systems are at DC ground, so it might as well just be a lightning rod, but it protects the radios the way they're designed. So that's a good thing. But we still use the protectors, even so. Anyhow, the basic stuff is there. You should unplug everything if you can, and your antenna switches should go to ground. If you got a computer plugged into the wall and it's plugged into your radio, and you don't have lightning protection on that AC outlet, then your radio is at just as much risk as the computer is. So Google a couple of things. Endpoint protection, endpoint surge protectors are very popular, and they do work. They are effective. And then whole house protectors are another very effective device. Again, worth every penny. So we're in sort of lightning alley here in Northern Neck, and people lose microwaves and telephones, and refrigerators, and HVAC units all the time because of the general contractors do not do a certified lightning protection plan for these homes that build out here. So, anyhow, there you go. That's what I can say. Over.
Yeah, that's all good information. Yeah, I unplug everything. I got a separate ground rod for all my ham equipment, and everything's grounded to a grounding plate here in the shack and then goes outside. And when this old house, when I first bought this old house 40-some years ago, it had a lightning rod system on it. First roof I put on it, I just told him to leave it there. I don't know how much good it ever did, but we never got hit by lightning. This last roof I had put on, I had him just take that thing off. So I think a whole lot of it, Dave, is luck of the draw. But I got surge protectors and all that. But just a reminder, everybody, it's time to unplug when the lightning comes now. Thanks, Dave. KC8COI.
All righty. Very good. Yeah, the tower's been hit by lightning a couple times. And you can, when I took the mast down for maintenance, you could see where the chrome moly steel had actually bubbled up from the lightning strike. And we've had them all around, really. I've had some hit as close as 50 feet away, and they're really loud. All right, buddy, we'll catch you later. That takes care of that list. You're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service Network on 7255, the early spring edition here at 11 o'clock on Tuesday. It's 11:16 at the moment. We're going to stand by for QRP stations. Any other QRPs out there today? All right, there's something in there. I thought it was 3 Golf Zulu, but it was pretty distorted. Slow it down. Let's see if we can pull you in. All right, that was much better. Kilo Delta 3 Golf Zulu. You're very distorted and mushy today. Come on back. All right. I'm not able to really help you with what's going on there, but it's very, sounds like you might be getting some RF in there, as well as perhaps some some just plain old distortion. So, Derek, I think you've got some work ahead of you to try and clean that up. Over. Any other QRP stations this morning? All right, nothing heard. Any mobile stations? Okay, nothing heard. We'll take fixed stations.
November 1, Foxtrot, Golf, November.
Kilo 3, Romeo, Papa.
Kilo, Bravo 2, Kilo, Alpha, Bravo.
All right, fine. FGN, RP, and I forgot KAB. You were on the list. I'm going to get you first. KB2, KAB, come on in. David, come on in. KB2, KAB, you're on.
Oh, good morning, sir. I didn't hear you. Sorry about that. Good morning. E-Cars number 20452. Beautiful day here on the island. Little bit nippy, 45 degrees. Hope everything is well with you and everyone on the net. We'll be here to the top of the hour. If you need a relay, have a great day. Enjoy. From KB2, KAB.
All right, very good, David. Yeah, you're sounding good, and appreciate you checking in with us this morning and hanging in there with us. And we certainly look forward to hearing you on here many, many times. Next on the list is Leroy, FGN. Good morning.
Well, good morning, Dave. It's a beautiful morning here in West Suffield, Connecticut, and 39 degrees and a beautiful sunshiny day, and you are a Q5, over.
All right, Leroy, thank you for the Q5. What's on your plan book today?
No plans for the day. I'm just going to stay in there. It's too windy out there today. I got like a 12-mile-an-hour wind right now, over.
Oh, okay. All right, very good. Well, take care of you, Leroy. Don't blow away. K3RRP, good morning.
We'll be clear.
Good morning. This is K3RRP. The name here is Ray, Romeo, Alpha, Yankee. E-Cars number 30563. I'm coming to you today from Kent Island, Maryland, on the eastern shore of the Chesapeake Bay. And you're coming in 5'9" here, no problem getting you whatsoever. I'm working on an iPhone remote to my Flex 6400. Anyhow, K3RRP, back to you, over.
All right, Dave, real fine. What are you using, Remote TX, or what are you doing there?
It's a remote connection over an iPhone, over.
Okay, that doesn't tell us anything. What software are you using?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Flex's software, Smart SDR, over.
Okay, great. Very good. You're a little bit hot into the iPhone mic. Are you using a plug-in microphone headset type of deal there? What do you got?
No, I'm not using a plug-in. I have it probably a little too close to me. I've backed off some now. We'll see how that is.
Yeah, that's better. Does Flex give you a microphone volume control for that software?
Oh yeah, but I'm mobile and I'm too busy to look down there and see where it is. Over.
Oh, okay. So you're actually internet remote mobile.
That would be correct. iPhone in the car, driving down US 50 in Maryland on the Eastern Shore. Over.
Yeah, okay. I know exactly where you're at. Very good. Well, it's a little bit harsh. I would say if you look around, you might be able to find yourself a Bluetooth one ear, I guess a single earpiece Bluetooth with a boom mic would probably work really, really well. And then you wouldn't have to fool with the iPhone, and you could adjust the mic gain. And then we wouldn't even know that you were internet remote, because those things work well when you get them tuned in. So drive safe and enjoy your time down there.
Okay, appreciate you picking me up and giving me some feedback on it there. I know it's got mic control, a mic gain on it somewhere, but I just can't look down to see it right now. Plus, it's being a Flex with Smart SDR has all sorts of parametric equalizer settings for TX and RX, and it's just a matter of getting in there and playing with it. Anyhow, I know you got a lot of others out there waiting. I'll say 73 and sit back and listen. K3 RRP.
All right, Ray, real fine. Yeah, I do remote, internet remote mobile as well. Using I use my iPhone as a hotspot, and then I use the laptop for my dashboard display. And I use a Bluetooth headset. It works really well. So there you go. And we have a commercial driver, I think, checks in pretty regularly, and he also does that internet remote mobile. It beats the trying to deal with all the RF issues, and especially in the 18-wheeler. Take care. Enjoy the day. We'll catch you later. Hope to hear you on here often. You're listening to East Cars. It's 1124. WA3GIN standing by for check-ins.
Contact.
Oscar 1 Bravo QR.
Contact.
Alrighty, I heard a Whiskey Alpha 4 November India Zulu and a contact station. Please identify and call your station.
Contact. Good morning. Kilo Alpha 3 Delta Charlie Oscar. If the K3 RRP is still on, can you copy?
Yes, this is K3 RRP. Back to you. Over.
Okay, Roger. Wonder if you can move up four KCs real quick.
You're going to have to go more than that to get mid cars on 5.8.
Well, okay, I wasn't able to hear anything there. Anyway, maybe up to 262. 262, okay?
I'll try. QSY, that's 262.
Okay. That call sign again. It's a Kilo Alpha 3 Delta Charlie Alpha.
3 DCO, and thank you very much, Net Control.
Yeah, could I have your call again?
Kilo Alpha 3 Delta Charlie Oscar, life member 30737.
All right, very good. Have a good QSO, fellas. All right, let's take a few more. Let's go up to WA4. I think we did him already. Did I miss anybody?
K2NPN.
All right, Whiskey Oscar 1 Bravo. Who else?
Kilowatt Delta 2, Juliet, Quebec, Kilowatt, Mobile.
All right, I got RXQ as well, WO1B, RXQ. Who else?
Kilo 2, November, Papa, November.
Kilowatt Delta 2, Japan, Quebec, Kilowatt, Mobile.
All righty, I got NPN and mobile station, KD2JQK. Mobile, come in.
Roger, Kilowatt Delta 2, Juliet, Quebec, Kilowatt, Mobile. And Steven, Sierra Tango Echo, Victor Echo, November. We checked in with the last operator, and checking in again. We are right now on Interstate 84. We were on 90 before. Now we're on 84 in Massachusetts, headed toward Connecticut to our final destination back home in New Jersey. Over.
All right, very good indeed. Tell us about your mobile setup there, Stephen. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm in the mobile right now, and like I said, on Interstate 84. We're running a TS-891 by Yaesu. The antenna system is by Hustler. We're using the Diamond K400 mount on the back of the hatch on my van. And on top of that, we have a 22-inch solid stainless steel mast with the splitter, the Hustler splitter on top, with 3 resonators, a 15-meter, 20-meter, and 40-meter resonator. It's the one that looks like an upside-down umbrella. Right now we're running 70 watts stock microphone with the perfect setup we believe in the radio. Over.
Okay, very good. Do you happen to have your compressor on that 891?
Yes, it is.
Okay, you probably should turn that off. You're picking up a tremendous amount of cabin noise. Over.
Okay, is that any better? 1, 2, 3. We just shut it off. Over.
Yeah, that's a big improvement. It's not helping you. Those things really can only be used in a very quiet environment. You're sounding good. You got it working for you. And it looks like you've had some fun on wheels here. Are you still active in the races and the IndyCar races and stuff?
Yeah, I used to be into the racing. My home QTH is about 20 minutes from Pocono International Speedway. Now the IndyCars don't race there no more. I used to be an avid NASCAR follower. Been to most of the big tracks, Daytona, Martinsville, and Bristol, and so on and so forth. But kind of lost a little bit of interest in it like everybody else. But my main hobbies right now is ham radio and fishing. I love fishing, and I love ham radio. Over.
All right, very good. Well, you sounded great, and we certainly appreciate you checking in with us. And I've been to a racetrack up there in New York. Watkins Glen, I've been up there a couple of times and drove around that track once, but that was about the extent of it for me, and that was probably 50 years ago. So take care, and look forward to hearing that signal again from the mobile. Be safe.
All right, dear buddy. Thanks for letting me check in again. I always like to be on South cars, E-cars, and mid-cars while I'm traveling. Me and the YL, we do a lot of travel, especially to Florida, but I don't know how much more we're going to be doing. I just paid $4.52 a gallon, so if it goes much higher than that, I don't think I'll be able to afford to make these trips anymore. But other than that, we'll see how it goes. We just got to hope for the best, I guess. This is Kilowatt Delta 2, Japan, Quebec, Kilowatt, Interstate 84, in Massachusetts, headed to back home to New Jersey. Back to net control.
All righty. Very good. Thank you much. You know, the price of freedom is worth a few extra bucks. I have a buddy in the UK. They've been paying $8 a liter for fuel for decades. So you get accustomed to it. You take care now. Let's see here. Let's go with KA3 DC. We got him. We got W01 Bravo. W10 Bravo. Come on in.
Hey, good morning to you and to everybody else on the net. Yep, this is Whiskey Oscar 1 Bravo calling up in Enfield, Connecticut. We're getting true 5 watts on the IC705. We're actually running the internal battery today, and we're going to try and make some contacts. I think we're probably going to screw around with some of that FT8 today. I know, that's a no-no, but I'm going to do it anyway. hope everybody's doing well, and got some great signals coming up. Southern New England, you're pushing a little bit better than that 9 today. Over.
All right, very good, Paul. Nice to have you in there today. And the 705 is sounding good. Looks like you got it working for you. You take care and enjoy.
Roger. Thanks a lot, and I hope everybody stays safe and healthy. Take good care. WO1B, Connect Control.
All righty, very good. RQX, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Kate. RQX Bruce over in Milford, Michigan. We've got just a gray day, had some light snow flurries, and the temp's 33 degrees outside. Just waiting for spring over here. Playing with a new little amplifier for our IC705, so we're getting out about 80 watts at the moment on this little amp. Back to you from Kate, RQX.
All right, very fine. Tell us, which one did you get?
I got one of those Elecraft KXPA 100 amps, and I'm driving it with 4 watts right now. And seems to be working fine. Got a little antenna tuner built into it as well, and kind of enjoying it, having fun with it. Over.
Yeah, that's a sexy little amplifier. Are they still making those, or do you have to find them on the used market?
I got it used. I think they're still making it, but like everyone else, things are real slow, I think, for the company to get parts. So I think there's a long waiting list for a lot of the Elecraft products right now.
Yeah, I know that. A friend of mine waited 2 years for his K4, and the software is still not, well, according to him anyhow, it's not ready for prime time. So he's gotten really turned off by that experience. But, sign of the times. All right, well, listen, it looks like you got it working for you, Paul. Enjoy the heck out of it. I've got a 705 here, and I'm thinking about an amp, but I just haven't got around to it yet. You take care.
73s, and thanks a lot for being at control. See you later from Kate, RQX.
Okay, very good. And now K2 NPN. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody, on a good old net here. This is Phil, Papa Hotel India Lima in Marcy, New York. 34 degrees. It's amazing. It was 74 degrees Sunday, and then it snowed the next day. And now I guess it's going to snow again today. Everything's frozen. That's great. I've never seen that in my whole entire life. So it's amazing. I've just been sitting here with the old milk house heater on, keeping my feet warm here in the shack. So, and just enjoying the good old net here. So I'm going to send it back to net control. You're sounding good there, and moving in here, you're 20 over, and beautiful audio. So enjoy the net, and you're doing a great job. This is K2NPN, back to net.
All right, very good. Thank you much for that, Phil. Appreciate it. J2BU thinks my audio sounds like crap. I have a feeling it might be his ears. All right, buddy. You take care. East Cars Radio on 55. That takes care of that list. It's 1:30 hour. We'll do another roundup for QRP stations. Any more QRP out there? Nothing heard. How about mobiles? Any more mobiles or internet remote stations? All right, then. Let's do another fixed station list and see who we get. Please space them out. Use phonetics.
Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Alpha Mike.
Tea with honey.
Yankee Juliet.
All right, I got tea with honey, Yankee Juliet. There was another one in there. It was pretty light. Try it again. Okay, WAM, we got you. Any more? Golf uniform, severe RF on your audio. Look for a loose ground and try it again. WAM, come on in.
Sure. Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey Alpha Mike. Thank you for letting me check in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, tell everybody your name and where you are and what you're up to.
Yeah, my name is Bob, Bravo, Oscar Bravo, and I'm located between Syracuse and Rochester, New York. Temperature's real nice here today, about 40 degrees. The sun's shining out there. We did get some snow overnight, but it's still pretty nice there. Go ahead.
Very good, Bob. What's your station lineup?
I'm sorry, what'd you say again?
What are you using for a station?
Oh, yes, I got an FT840, a Yaesu, and
All righty, very good. Nice to have you in here today, Bob.
Well, it sure is nice to be able to check in with you. What is your call again, just so I can put it in the log?
This station is WA3GIN, WA3GIN, and the name is Dave, and we're in King George County, Virginia.
Okay, Dave, well, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. We'll say 73 and let you get back to the net there. Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey Alpha Mike will be there.
All right, next on the list, W1T with Honey. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Dave. WA3GIN from Kilowatt 1 Tango Whiskey Hotel. Tom, ECARS 1556, Southeast Massachusetts, where the wind is still gusting, and the sun is out, though. The sun is out. I guess we're maybe 45 degrees, 42 degrees, somewhere in that range. And that'll close out tomorrow morning, somewhere around midday. We'll start to get some snow. The following day, it'll all melt away. So welcome to springtime in Southeast Massachusetts. Sounding good, Dave. And my station is the ICOM 7100, and the wire is number 22 wire stealthed into the trees. It's 135 feet or 130 feet, somewhere in that range. Anyway, half wave at 80 meters and with a 49-to-1 transformer from my antennas. So it's working, and it doesn't give me any trouble. K1P1.
Yes, it is. It does a good job for you. Maybe even better than the refrigerator whip. I don't know. Thanks for joining us today, Tom. Station Yankee Juliet, you're next.
Yes, full call is November 8, Yankee Juliet. Name here is Dawn Delta Oscar Nancy. We're located in Canfield, Ohio. We have about 36 degrees here or so. Kind of a little bit of an overcast, but not real gloomy day here this morning. And expecting to be maybe high of 40 this afternoon. Not too bad for a winter day. Back to you, Dave. N8YJ.
All right, very good. N8YJ, WA3GIN. Good signal coming in from Ohio. Anything planned for the week?
Nothing special here. I get on the radio here. Did work a little bit of the DX contest over the weekend. I was up on 10 meters. In fact, my amp is still tuned up there. I was too lazy to get it back down here in 40 and tune it up. This is a Drake L4B, so none of the fancy new technology where you don't have to tune anything. I have to turn some dials, but I don't mind it. Anyway, not really expecting to do a whole lot. Maybe just run some errands, typical winter time kind of stuff. Thanks for picking me up there, Dave. I appreciate it. You have a great day, and we'll be talking to you down the road. N8YJ.
All right, very good, Don. Hey, don't make any excuses for that amplifier. That's a beautiful amplifier. I think it's a pair of 3500s. Tell me, I got a question for you on that. When you do the load-up procedure with those knobs, you put in about half the normal drive, maybe 30 or 40 watts, and then peak the Let me see. What do? You don't peak anything, do you? You dip the plate, don't you? You dip the plate, and then you increase your drive and increase your loading and dip the plate. Do you see a real noticeable dip there on those tubes, or is it you got to really look for it?
Dave, the dip is pretty pronounced, but typically what I do is look at my output power reading, and I just peak both my plate and the load controls to get maximum power, and that coincides with the dip and the plate current. Actually, the plate current is a little bit slower reacting. It doesn't have a response like the power meter does. I can't tell you why, but even says in the manual you may do better by using the maximum power out of the amp rather than using the plate dip. But I guess that's preference. Let's see. I was going to say something else about that. As far as when I change bands, I normally go to about half my typical driving power, tune it up, get everything peaked up, and then I kick in full power, full driving power, and then just there's not really a whole lot of adjustment to do after that. So I'm driving about 50 watts of power. So my initial tune-up current is around 20-25 watts. So that's how we do it here. It's pretty easy with the ICOM. I have an old Kenwood hybrid transceiver, TS530S, and it's a little bit more. There's tuning on the radio itself and the amplifier, and trying to get the power outage, power output on the Kenwood down is kind of a tough thing. With this ICOM, it's real simple. So back to you, Dave, anyway, Jake.
All right, real good, thanks. I know several of us probably appreciate that. And I look at the grid meter. That's the one I worry about. I don't want to drive. Those tubes beyond the recommended grid current. So, very fine. Thank you, sir. Have a great week. I think there was another station in there, but he had severe RF. Let's see if he's had a chance to rectify that. The station George United, Joliet, or Golf United. Are you there?
Kilo Bravo 3, Kilo Golf Uniform. Copy?
Yeah, Kilo Bravo 3, Kilo Golf Uniform. Tell us what radio you've got there. It's a little bit better, but still very fuzzy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm operating off of 736 Icon. I changed over. I'm trying to set up 7300. Berwick, Pennsylvania. Broadcasting name's Barry. I've been on for a while. I have a little speech impediment due to Parkinson's disease, so I apologize for that. So I've been on for a while running 736 up a dipole. Wait to 730. I'm going to pretty soon. Over.
Okay, Barry, fine business. Well, there's big improvements. A lot of breath sounds coming through, and I think your mic gain is, or maybe, I don't know if they had processors back then, but the 7300 should work good for you. And if you're on a computer there, you can go to my web QRZ page there at WA3GIN, and the settings, the basic settings are there for some really good audio quality coming out of the 7300. So you may want to take a look at that and see. And check back in with us when you get the 7300 working. We'd love to hear it.
Copy that. We'll do it to get a computer around here and get all the information how to do it. So, yeah, appreciate that. So, we'll let you get back to the net. Thanks for picking me up. KB3KGU.
All righty, very fine. Another 73 rig owner, another happy owner, I'm sure. East Coast Radio on 55, it's 1146. This is station WA3GIN, Operator Dave, transmitting from King George, Virginia. Let's take another pause here and see. Any QRP stations? Any QRP? All right, nothing heard. How about mobiles in motion? Any mobile? Okay, no mobile, so we'll take another fixed station list for East Cars.
Kilo Delta 2, November, X-Ray Zulu.
Mike Echo Juliet.
Delta Papa Tango.
Whiskey 8, Lima Delta Mike.
Okay, EMF, M, EJ, DPT, LDM, who else?
Kilo Delta 2, November, X-Ray Zulu.
Alrighty, KD2NXZ, I got you. Any more? All right, let's go up to the top of the list. Echo Mike Foxtrot, good morning.
Good morning, Dave. This is W2 Electromotive Force in New Waterford, Ohio. And we're copying you very well this morning, as usual. You always seem to have a good signal in here to New Waterford, Ohio. I guess you must have a great antenna because it seems to work all the time for you, as opposed to a lot of stations who sometimes I hear well and sometimes I don't. I dropped my antenna down a couple of days ago to a height of about 12 feet. That's how high my dipole antenna was. I was trying to get a little bit more vertical radiation. But that didn't seem to work, so I put it back up again. It's back up now at about 20 or 30 feet. But I guess you're copying me okay, I hope. So I won't hold it here, Dave. I'll send it back to you, and you can get some more stations. I gotta check my clock anyway. I'm not sure my clock is right this morning. I'll have to check that with the computer and make sure I got it set right. So WA3GIN, W2EMS is standing by, over.
Okay, Al, very good. 18 feet, that's the magic height for 40 meter NVIS. 20 will be fine. It won't make that much difference, really. Anywhere up in that area. Eighth wave, about an eighth wave. And if you can put some guys say it works. I don't think it works so much on receive, but on transmit, if you can put a couple of wires on the ground parallel, 2 or 3 on the ground parallel, spaced out about 6 feet underneath, that's supposed to help too. 5% longer. So it just depends on how much energy you want to put into it. You're coming in here real fine, 5 and 9. No problems copying at all. And I'm using NVIS as well. At the moment, a full wave 40 meter NVIS, 18 feet off the ground. Good to hear you again. Next on the list, KD2NXZ.
This is KD2NXZ, Chuck in Unadilla, New York. This is between Binghamton and Albany, upstate New York. 35 degrees up here. We had some snow overnight, but it's all melted away now. Things are changing, and spring is coming. You have a very, very strong signal up here to New York State. You're 5 over. You're 5 over 9, 5.9, and actually probably more than that. So appreciate you being on there. Thanks for picking me up. I'm running a Yaesu 857 with a 160 offset dipole antenna and a YT100 tuner. KD2NXZ, back to net control.
All right, Chuck, real fine. Thanks for the report. You're 5 and 9 here. You got a good combination of stuff up there. The 857 is sounding good, and I know exactly where you're at. Isn't that where the W2AU Ballon? Didn't they used to make Ballons up there?
I've only been in the hand hobby for about 4 years. I really don't know that. But I know there was a fellow that made antennas up here, and I've got the last one he made. I got it through my local ham shop, so I don't know about the balance.
Yeah, okay. I think there's some history up there. Unadilla. He was in that business for a long time. And pretty famous character. But I don't know if he's still around W2AU is what it was.
Yeah.
And I think he's still in business up there. He's got a website, and so you definitely want to check him out because he's your neighbor. Checking in with us. Hope you see you soon.
7-3, thanks. I do know who W2U is, so now I know who the guy is. I didn't know he made things. Thank you. 7-3, have a good one.
Oh, yeah. He's a wealth of information when it comes to antennas and such things like that. So definitely buy him a cup of coffee at Starbucks and pick his brain. Welcome to the hobby. MEJ, you're next. Good morning.
Good morning. Kilo Mike 4, Mike Echo Juliet. This is Jeff, Huntersville, North Carolina. We have a 57-degree morning, low humidity. It's got a great feel outside when you get outside and walk around. Maybe some high clouds, but overall pretty much sunshine. Go ahead.
Very nice. What are you going to do with this fine day?
Well, right now I'm working from home, so I'm going to be sitting at my desk here for a while. But I'm not sure. I got a little antenna work to do as well. I've been messing with my antenna stuff. I am running the 7300 as well. I talked to the other gentleman earlier. And I am using the stock mic, so I hope it's clear enough. But anyway, you've got a great sound down here in Huntersville. You have excellent audio, excellent signal. You're at least 10 over, if not more than that. Go ahead.
Okie dokie. Well, I think the 7300s have a little bit of artificial intelligence built in, and when they are connecting to another 7300, they give them an additional 3 dB. Let's start that rumor. Anyhow, Jeff, you're doing good and you're sounding good. Thanks for the report. Good luck with the antenna project. You got to get out that door to get started on it. Go ahead.
Yeah, roger that. I need to play with a few things. I've learned a lot about loop antennas, and I had somebody that was really good at it. I had a few questions to ask. But anyway, I've got 40-meter and an 80-meter loop. Overall, I think they do. But anyway, thanks for picking me up. M4, NJ. Huntersville, 73.
All righty. Beautiful signal. Talking about beautiful signals, let's go over to the voice of Annapolis and see what's happening up there. K3DPT, Tim, come on in.
Good morning, Dave. K3DPT, Tim in Annapolis, 204 in the roster, and got a beautiful day going here. The sun just went behind some clouds, but it's been bright and sunny. A little on the cool side. Not as warm as yesterday. It was almost 75 degrees here. Got a little work done to the boat, got all excited about that, and now it's cold, so back with the cover, and we'll be waiting until springtime. You sound good up here today. You're running almost 20 over 9 at times. The NVIS antenna works real good between us, as we well know. That's about it. I just wanted to say hi, make sure everything's okay down in King George. It's doing good up here. The cats are good. Sally's good. The yard's good. The animals are all fed for the day, and we're going to kick back and take it easy today. K3DPT, back to net.
All right, Tim. All right. Very fine. It was 80 down here, and thanks for the breeze, because without that breeze, it would have been a roaster out there, although humidity was low. So what are you going to do out there today? Some more of the same?
No, I think I'm going to kick back today and take it easy. I'm a little on the tired side. I had a funeral to go to, and I'm a little bit down about that. Other than that, it's just going to be a day off.
I hear you. But I'm sorry for your loss there. And I just started counting how many people I know that aren't on the planet anymore, and it's starting to get to be a double-digit number. Sign of the times. All right, sir. Thanks for joining us this morning. Take care. Last on this list was W8LDM Mike. Come on in.
W8-3-CIN. Sorry to hear about your loss. My condolences to you and your family. We have 41 degrees right now. We're only going to make it up to about 35 later on today. Started out with a beautiful morning here, bright sunny sky. But now it's going to be 40 degrees. It's going to be 41 degrees. It's going to be 40 degrees. It's going to be 41 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 degrees. hours later on this afternoon.
5-8. County signal coming into Michigan. Cars number 8477.
Okay, 73 to you, my friend. Have a pleasant, peaceful afternoon. And we'll look for you.
All right, Mike. Very fine. Thank you for joining us today. Always a pleasure to hear you. Gives me a chance to flip the antennas over to the west. But I want to go back now to the Nevis. And we'll take another list here at 11:57.
Whiskey 3, Victor Mike India, QRP.
United X-Ray Golf.
All right, I got W3 UMI, I think it is, maybe ZMI, we'll see. It's the QRP station. And there was another QRP station there. I didn't get the call. Give it to me again. Okay, the KB8, I'll get you in a heartbeat here. And UXG, I got you, Manny. Was there anybody else? All right, let's go with the first QRP. W3, correct me on the call, please. W3 UMI, come on in.
This is Whiskey 3, Victor Mike India. Good morning, Dave. This is my second time transmitting to eCars from the eastern shore of Maryland. I just last week passed my extra exam.
Well, good. Tell us your name and tell us what your station lineup is.
It's Jack Welch from Eden. I am transmitting on a Xiegu G90, and I have an MFJ 2010 offset dipole about 45 feet up behind my shop.
I'll tell you what, it's working real good for you. What a crystal clear signal you have, Jack. Congratulations.
Well, you're coming 10 to 20 over 9 here, so you sound great too.
No, we have a pipeline to Salisbury. Very good. How far are you from the ocean?
We're about halfway between the Chesapeake and the ocean itself, so about 25, 26 miles from either, and I'm right on the Wicomico River, so I may be getting some benefit going down the river into Tangier Sound.
I guess anything's possible. You're about 75 miles from me, and mostly almost due east, actually. So good copy. I could probably work you on 2 meters. Very fine. I got a very good friend who lives close by to you. Not exactly there because he's in Delaware, but in that same general direction. Take care. Enjoy the new radio. Welcome to Ham Radio. This guy's brand new into the hobby. He's got 31 lookups on his QRZ page, so that tells you something. But you started out well. Take care and talk to you soon.
Thank you, Dave. This is Whiskey 3, Victor Mike India, 73.
All right, 73. Let me just take a quick check here. Do we have a NCS for the next hour?
Yep.
Ah, okay, good. That was NJ2US, for those of you who aren't familiar with that signal from Cape May. Next on the list is a QRP station in 8th Land. Come on in.
Yeah, this is KB8 Kilo Bravo 8 with 95 call. I checked that earlier on a different radio. I'm using the USBR at 5 watts into an infrared long wire antenna using the MFJ 2219 QRP tuner. I was wondering if I was making it in there with try this back online. Got these West Virginia.
West Virginia, Gary, KB8 UGT, I believe. A very light copy here, but I think we got you in there. Did I get the call correct, Jeff?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Very light here, but we did hear you. Last on my list, and you got your new net control right behind is Nanny. Come on in.
Good morning, good morning. I think it's morning. I just sat down here and I hear you over there. You're 20 over. Beautiful sunny day in Orange County after very, very light snow early in the morning. It looks pretty because the sun wasn't come out and the snow wants to fall. It didn't last. Anyway, I'm glad it didn't. And a bit windy, a heck of a windstorm last night. And that's all we have. No antenna falling down. Everything is well. I'm talking to you, having a cup of coffee, looking up at the DXLB antenna wires and entertaining myself here. Go ahead.
All right, Manny. Take care. Everybody, thank you very much. You all have a great day and a good week, and we'll catch you all again soon. Your new net control is Jeff, NJ2US. And I know you'll give him your full and undivided attention for at least the next hour. Until then, 73. Over to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Dave. You're sounding really good. Signals arriving here at very high angles, making my my low noise beverages and shared apex loop very ambiguous. They tend to work best when signals here are arriving at low angles. So your Invis must be doing pretty good today.
Yeah, everybody is louder on the Invis. Everybody is louder by at least 10 dB, if not more, depending on where they're at. I've been looking up the mileages today intentionally, so I'm a little slower to the PTT because I'm doing all that. But it is pretty classic this morning. Anybody within 350 miles is definitely louder on the Nevis antenna today. So it's fascinating, absolutely fascinating.
If we could inject a dye into our RF signals, boy, what a story that would tell.
If we could actually, you're right, dye is a good visualization. If we could see RF and probably different color for different bands, for example, or frequencies, we would probably be in pitch black because it would be so much color. I don't think anybody has a clue, really, just how much electron flow on the surface of the planet it takes place every day when people wake up and start using their phones and their iPhones and their ham radios and the broadcast stations, the FM stations and the TV broadcast stations that are transmitting millions of watts in the UHF frequencies. I mean, compared to, say, 300 years ago when none of that existed, and now just imagine all those things flying through your body. No wonder we got weird things going on here. The thing that bugs me is that all that RF doesn't seem to bother the viruses that keep bothering us. That part's a shame. All right, man. Thanks for the visual.
And so the context for the movie Contact, starring Jodie Fisher, that the first signals being received by aliens are that of Hitler's broadcast in 1939. So, yeah, fascinating study in how things move, the physics of nature, and all the electromagnetic motion occurring around your body. I think, quite frankly, if you could see it, this country would be in a friggin' uproar. Take care, Dave.
All righty, we'll see you later. And by the way, that Z symbol that the boys are all putting on their shirts, if you put another Z symbol perpendicular to that, it sort of reminds you of a swastika.
I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but if it's coming from the left, it's designed to destroy this country from the inside out, and I won't allow it. But, David, you take care. 73 WA3GIN NJ2US. Have a good day.
Okay, buddy. That's coming from Putin. That ain't coming from the left.
All right. Thank you. Good to hear you. You and I we enjoy our conversations. That is for sure. What a true friend. Thank you, Dave. Take care. WA3GIN NJ2US. All right, this is E-Cars, the East Coast Amateur Radio Service on 7255. Your net control this hour. I'm filling in for Matt and one MJS. He's got some issues with the station. He's going to try to resolve over a period of time here. But in the meantime, we will provide continuity for the service. I'll probably take this net right up till 1:30. Unless there's a volunteer that wants to take it from 1 to 1:30, I'm perfectly comfortable running it for the hour-and-a-half shift, though. It's top of the hour, priority traffic. I'm listening for mobiles. I will listen for QRP. I don't normally do this, but Dave sets a good example by listening for you QRP guys. I'm not a big fan, so let's try QRP, mobile priorities, or schedules.
Alpha Echo Sierra Mobile.
Echo 8 Kilo Whiskey Mobile.
Alpha Echo Sierra, Kilo Echo 8 Kilo Whiskey. Any other mobile or QRP? Any relays? All right, Alpha Echo Sierra mobile.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Alpha Echo Sierra Mobile, Connecticut. Name is Ernie, and very good afternoon to you. We got 43 and sunny up here, over.
Ernie, good to hear you. 588-10061, lifetime roster. Appreciate it. Good signals. Or anything E-Cars could do for you while you're mobiling today?
Yeah, a little scratch, but we got you. Very good. Had a nice day. We were out doing a little bit of business. Heading home. Had enough for today. Thanks for picking me up. Thanks for being there.
73, Ernie, WA1AES NJ2US. KE8KW Mobile. Hello, Ken.
Good afternoon, Jeff. Thanks for hearing me and picking me up. Beautiful day up in New Hampshire today, a little bit warm, but sunny and feeling a lot like spring. Over.
Yeah, boy, same thing. Got a little chilly today, though, after that front passed through. We had a 70-degree day yesterday. It was absolutely gorgeous. Then some little drizzly weather passed through late in the evening. No sign of thunderstorms last night. And today, mostly sunny, a little breezy, and temperature is 50 degrees. Still very comfortable and seasonable for this change of season in March. Ken, 8376 lifetime member. Anything else for us?
No, next time you hear me, well, probably next week about this time. I hope to have some new radio in the car and putting a little bit different signal on the air. Over.
That's awesome. I am looking forward to it. Good luck with the new install. KE8KW Mobile, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Any other mobiles? Any relays? All right, I'll take check-ins from anybody, anywhere. If you could space them out, give me your full call signs phonetically. We'll accept your check-ins to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Call November Juliet 2 Uniforms here.
Victor Alpha.
November 1, Whiskey Bravo Victor.
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
Whiskey 3, Mike Charlie Echo.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Romeo India.
Kilo 8, Echo Sierra Romeo.
Alrighty, let's hold it up right there. That's a good list. I don't think I'll expand it. Actually, I think I got just about everybody that checked in. Didn't detect anybody falling through the crack. Of course, that could have happened. But the list was growing a little long, so we'll pinch it right here. Coming up will be the Victor Alpha 3, got you, followed by November 1 Whiskey, ? Got you. Al, Echo Mike Foxtrot, you're on the list. Ted, Charlie Oscar India, you're there. Carl, Whiskey 3, Mike Charlie Echo, thanks for checking in. And Paul from Ontario, Victor Echo 3, Sierra Romeo India made the list. And we'll wrap up this first list with Kilo 8, Echo Sierra Romeo, looks like Eric. To the top of the list, got a little cut off. Who's the Victor Alpha 3?
Victor Alpha 3, Japan Tango.
Hey, Victor Alpha 3, Japan Tango, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra. Hello, James. How are you, sir?
Absolutely fantastic day. Great sunny day here. Your 5.9 plus 20. Great signal on the NFED half wave. And join the rig. And thank you for advising me to go buy a 7300. 30610, and we're QRU.
Yeah, that's absolutely awesome. What a great sounding radio, and no surprise there. And thanks so much for your check-in today. James, I got an email from you. Of course, it was a little ambiguous because I had to relate your name to the call sign, and it was a question about QRZ. And I did not answer it because I figured you'd be checking in here soon. Now, was there something that I could have helped with?
I don't remember. Maybe it was with my memory loss. I'll check my email and get back to you.
Okay, it was something about QRZ. Did you need to change something on QRZ? And I just kind of lost it in the translation. So maybe if you take a peek at it, if it's just reply back, and I'll help you out in any way possible. You know that, sir. You take care.
Okay, take care. I remember, and I'll send you an email.
Okay, very good, James. Take care. Victor Alpha 3 Juliet Tango, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Next up, November 1 Whiskey.
November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, November 1 Whiskey Bravo Victor returning. Good morning, Ben here from Bravo Echo November from Dartmouth, Massachusetts. E-Cars number 10446. Just checking in. It is a rather nice day out there today. I think we're pushing about 50 degrees here in Dartmouth, which is unseasonably warm, but I'll take it. And just kind of that fall spring right now that's getting out there, and it'll fool us soon because I think I saw in the forecast that we're supposed to get widespread snow come tomorrow. So not looking forward to that, but I don't think it's going to be coating to an inch down here. So here there's a line behind me, so I'll turn it back over to Net. N1WBV.
Yeah, Ben, how about that? A little chance of snow again. Yeah, I think snow's out of our forecast till next winter. I suspect we very rarely get any snowfall past March 1st, so but we'll see. There's always an exception. But I wish you well, weather-wise. Hope it's not a real hassle and it's more than, maybe just a tiny nuisance. 10446 from Dartmouth, Massachusetts. 59 signal, by the way. Clear with November 1, Whiskey Bravo Victor. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Let's go say hello to Al W2 Echo Mike Foxtrot. How are you, sir?
This is W2 Electromotive Force in Waterford, Ohio. E-Cars number 2915. And I seem to be very well this morning. I'm 2915 for life. I'm not sure how long that'll last. But we're still doing well today here in New Waterford. And with that, I will just say that we had a few snowflakes this morning, but it's stopped now, and I think that's it for the day, I hope. So 7-3, Jeff, and thanks for picking me up. And you're cranking them through in a real hurry this morning, so I'm going to just turn it back to you and get out of the way and let you roll. NJ2US W2EMS saying 7-3, out.
Okay, Al, have you had a chance to hook up with Whiskey 1 Victor Zulu Tango? He last checked in with me on the 4th.
No, but he did call me on the phone the other day, and as you know, the phone always works. Over.
Yeah, if all else fails, use the telephone. Yeah. With phones in the shack, we used to be on the phone with each other. Can you hear me now? Look, I'll give you another call. No, I don't hear anything. Yeah, it's quite interesting, but there you go. Hey, one of these days, though, Al, you might pick up that phone and not hear anything. So that's what amateur radio is all about. 73 W2EMF, NJ2US. Next up, Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for picking me up this afternoon. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India. Hey, 15 was open yesterday. I picked up a station on 15, and I got this little portable shortwave receiver, a Grundig Satellite 750 behind me, and all of a sudden I was getting RF through the speakers, and the thing wasn't even on. So I thought that was a little strange. Anyway, I soon discovered if I unplugged the AC power to that, I didn't have that. I don't know why it doesn't. It only has that problem on 15, but that kind of surprised me. Guess I'll have to order some ferrite beads or something put on that line. But anyway, 15 was open yesterday. Made a couple contacts on 15, so that's new and different for me. Back to you, Jeff.
it's pretty cool, actually, Ted, to experience those kind of openings is really nice, and clearly something at that frequency is resonating in something, a coil wire somewhere where there's some rectification, and then it goes across the speaker coil and generates the audio. So not atypical. It happens a lot. Some frequencies are more vulnerable than others, depending on. A lot of times it's the length of your ground wire. That's why ground wire shouldn't be too long. If your ground wire, is 32 feet down from the second floor to the ground, 40 meters usually causes a problem because it's going to resonate in that ground wire, turn the ground wire into an antenna, and re-radiate your 40-meter signal into the shack. So there's all kinds of things. It's fascinating to study, RF interference. Ted, have fun, enjoy it. I worked on 10 meters for the day of the contest. They started at the bottom, worked every station I could hear from the bottom to the top, didn't have to call twice, and worked about 45 contacts in about 30 minutes, just going from one end of the band to the other. That was fun, Ted, and when 10 meters is alive, you don't need much to do it. Have a good day.
Yeah, anyway, that little radio there is one I take out on the deck with me in the summer and listen when I'm out drilling or whatever for just loafing. But, it kind of surprised me because I never did it on any of the other frequencies, but it did pick it up on 15. Anyway, figured it out. I know what to do with it. I'll find some kind of a feed or something to put on that thing. Or I'll just leave it unplugged when I'm on 15. Anyway, Jeff, everybody have a great day. KC8COI.
Thanks, Ted. Good luck. Have fun. That's part of the excitement of amateur radio. He's a lifetime member, 8463. Let's go say hello to Whiskey 3, Mike Charlie Echo.
Yeah, Whiskey 3, Mike Charlie Echo. And hello, Jeff. Good afternoon to you. And got a cold afternoon here, a lot colder than yesterday. I think about 30 degrees colder. Off and on snow showers, sun shining though, it looks beautiful out there. And talking to you on a Elecraft K2 here I just got. How's it sound?
It's got great communication quality audio, good signal strength. You're 5'8" here in Cape May, Carl.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're on here. I wanted to get the report from you, so appreciate that. And have a great day, Jeff.
Carl, real good. And I'm sorry, I got distracted for just a split second where you told me what radio that is. What's the rig?
It's an Elecraft K2.
Interestingly enough, I didn't expect to get to detect a carrier, but you are transmitting a deadbeat carrier right on 7255. I don't know, not sure the design of that radio, but is there any kind of a carrier suppression adjustment?
Yeah, I probably have the button here. I need to figure out the button there. I kind of thought that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, in fact, if you have a watt meter attached to that, if you just key your mic, you're definitely going to see some power output there. I don't know how much, maybe 10, 15 watts, but it's definitely radiating when you don't talk.
Okay. Yeah, it's not showing in here on my meter, but I'll listen to it in the receiver there. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, Carl, very good. 73, good luck. Other than that, because we're zero beat, you have to really pay attention. I started to hear just a slight rumble of a carrier that was just, less than 10 hertz off frequency, so it does tend to generate a rumble in my headphones. And, of course, I looked up at the pan adapter, and there was the spike coming from the carrier. So good luck. Have fun. But other than that, the audio sounds pretty good. W3, Mike Charlie Echo, November Juliet 2 uniforms here. Move down the list. Two more to go. First up is Victor Echo 3, Sierra Romeo, India.
It's been since early January since I talked to you. I picked up another radio. I got a FT991A here. Kind of like it. Seems to be working pretty good. I heard your voice on there now. Man, I got to sign in.
Yeah, Paul. I'm glad you did. You're right. It goes back to January 8th. I hope everything's been all right. 5'9" here in South Jersey today. Anything else?
Well, this year 5'9", you're actually 10 over 9, and look down here, looks like you're 387 miles distance. I'm just on a wire here, about 28 feet up. But, and the rate of freezing is going to run up a little bit, that's it. Take care, Jeff. Good hearing you. 7-3. Make sure that's right.
Well, our distance measurement agrees at 387 miles between northern Cape May County and Moncton, Ontario. Take care, Paul. VE3SRI NJ2US. Was there a station trying to make a contact?
K1KTF, QSL.
K1 Kilo Tango Foxtrot, please stand by. Kilo 8 Echo Sierra Romeo, guy.
Good afternoon. I was just checking in while I'm sitting here doing some work for them. But I just wanted to basically listen in to what's going on here.
Yeah, Eric, are you familiar with e-cars? Have you ever checked in before?
Yes, I have. The radio and the antenna has been down for a little bit, so I'm kind of cycling some old radios through. And top of I normally run a FTDX10, but I pulled one of the old radios out, stuck it up there, had to do some antenna work, and kind of back up here now.
Good, Eric. Well, sounds good. And Newmarket, Maryland, is that correct?
QSL.
Very good. At 132 miles. Good short skip. All right, 73, Eric. Appreciate you checking in. Clear at K8ESR, NJ2US. Got one pending for the list. Let me go out and get another list of check-ins, though. Anybody, anywhere for e-cars, your full call signs phonetically. November, Juliet 2, uniforms here.
Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Romeo.
Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee.
Juliet Sierra Juliet.
KB2UXG.
Kilo Charlie 1, Mike Romeo. Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee. Juliet Sierra Juliet. And a Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform X-Ray Golf. A couple fell through the cracks. Who didn't make the list? You can try again. A little too far off frequency. Station, check your frequency. You're not 0B to 7255. If you're trying to check in, I will pause one more time. Anybody else wishing to check into e-cars? NJ2US. There's a double there, but I did get Michael, W8 Lima Delta Mike. Who is the other one?
Kilo Whiskey 8 X-Ray.
Kilo Whiskey 8 X-Ray. All right, let's hold the list right there. Let me get to the top of this list. First up, Ray, Kilo Charlie 1 Mike Romeo. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. It's a pretty day, but windy. And the conditions, I guess, are okay. The A's a little high, so it's not that good. But anyway, how you doing? Jeff?
Oh, doing just fine. Living a dream. Great day. It's a work day for me. I'm in the shack/office, so feeding two birds with one stone. How about that?
Sounds good to me. Have a good day. No further calls.
Take care, Ray. Appreciate it. 1811 lifetime member from near Boston with a 5-9 signal. Next up, Kilo 1 Kilo Tango Foxtrot. Kilo 1 Kilo Tango Foxtrot. Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee.
Well, thank you there, Jeff, and good afternoon from Apex, North Carolina. 68 beautiful degrees right now, clear skies, very nice day. And my dermatologist has put me on some steroids right now. I feel like I'm on Pluto, but still making the trip back your way, over.
Oh, I hope everything turns out. Take the medicine and hope everything works as designed. Rocky, 5-9 signal 40173. Thanks for stopping by today.
Hey, no problem, Jeff. It just makes you a little spaced out. So, anyway, appreciate it. Have a good day in 7-3 from Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee.
I guess if there's a good place to be spaced out, it might as well be the Radio Shack, Rocky. Take care.
Will do, Jeff.
Juliet Sierra Juliet, you're up, sir.
Thank you. It's Victor Echo 3, Juliet Sierra Juliet, Gordon in Hamilton, Ontario. E-card 30589 20589. No traffic for the net. Over.
Hey, that's great, Gordon. Good to hear you. Thank you for checking in. Let's see. It seems like it has been a while since we chatted. Yeah, there it is. October of 2020, some time ago. Hope everything has been okay.
Everything's fine. Step 3.
Thank you, Gordon. I appreciate your check-in, sir. Clear of Victor Echo 3, Juliet Sierra Julie. By the way, we are streaming live on YouTube. We had some internet issues on Sunday, but we're all good to go. YouTube.com, search for NJ2US. You can see my Studio B streaming there from a Flex 6400 and And you can see what E-Car sounds like from a shared apex loop sitting on the forest floor here in the Belle Plaine State Forest of the New Jersey Pinelands. Next up, Kilo Bravo 2 Uniform X-Ray Golf. Hello, Manny.
Oh, good afternoon. Sunny, beautiful day. A little bit of snow flurries early in the morning. A heck of a rainstorm and wind last night. Everything is well. Happy talking to you. 20 over. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you for that report, Manny. Appreciate it. About 1,500 watts peak envelope power going up to that 600-foot horizontal loop at 65 feet in the Pine Barrens here. 73 to you. Good signal from Newburgh, New York. Anything else?
No, sir. 72, and thank you. KB2UX. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. W8 Lima Delta Mike, you're up.
NJ2US Studio. Good afternoon, Jeff, and good afternoon to everybody on the net. Not as strong as you usually are. You got to be band conditions, Jeff. I've only got you about an F7 and 8 on the perfectly copyable and great audio as always, but just not as strong. Normally you're flirting with the red or into the red. We have cloudy conditions here right now, 31 degrees. Going to make it up to about 36 later on today. Started out with a beautiful morning, but the clouds have rolled in. We might get some wet snow showers in here later on this afternoon. We're also playing a brand new wireless keyboard and mouse, so we're having some fun this afternoon. Jeff, as always, thanks for picking us up. Thanks for what you do for the net. Congratulations on your new appointment with E-Cars. 73% have a pleasant afternoon. NJ2US.
Oh, yeah. Well, we do have something going on in the ionosphere. We actually have a planetary A index of 9, which is maximum A9, which does signify depressed and noisy band conditions, and it's really ringing true here. Sunspot numbers are down to 84, and the solar flux is 118. Still not a bad number, but that A index of 9 is really killing the band right now, Mike. But you're perfectly readable. 5 and 5 here in South Jersey, 84-77. Take care, Mike. Have a good day.
You too, Jeff. We'll look for you again. NJ2US W8.
Let's go out to West Virginia to Gene, Kilo Whiskey 8 X-Ray.
Hello, Jeff, everybody. I was sitting here. We had a day off of school, so I just sit around and play some radio today, even though I got to do some paperwork here in the shack. But at least I'm getting called off on some of the paperwork. That's about all going on here today. I'm going to try to get something to eat here in a minute. Back to you, Jeff. KW8X.
Gene, you reminded me of the pending paperwork that everybody has to do, and that's the tax returns. Fortunately for me, in just the past couple of years, really simplified my tax situation here and could quite frankly get away with a short form, just how simple things have become here after, years of filing Schedule A, C's, D's, and all the other ones. It was such a nightmare, and I dreaded it every year. But the past 2 years, we've simplified life quite a bit, simplified the tax situation. So now I'm just going to forget to file them because it's going to be a no-brainer. Just throw a couple things in the envelope to my guy, and he'll fill out a form here. And because in New Jersey, it's simple. We can't write off anything more than $10,000. So the individual, the spouse and married couple deductible is going to be more than enough. So, boom, Gene, thanks for reminding me of paperwork. Oh, my goodness. 8479 lifetime member. Have a good day. That clears the list. Any mobiles listening for mobiles free cars, NJ2US. All right, anybody anywhere for E-Cars, your full call signs phonetically, please. November Juliet 2 uniforms here.
November 1, Foxtrot Golf, November.
Alpha Bravo 8 Kilo Yankee.
All right, November 1 Fox Golf, November Kilo Delta 1 Hotel, and then a Kilo Yankee. Somebody else fell through the crack. Try it again.
Kilo Delta 3 Golf Zulu.
Kilo Delta 3 Golf Zulu. Let's hold it right there. Let's go up and say hello to Leroy. November 1 Fox Golf, November. You're 5'9" today, sir.
Well, good afternoon there, Jeff. It's a beautiful day up here in West Suffield, Connecticut, and we have 41 degrees, and you're a 5'9" plus, over.
Well, thank you for that report, Leroy. Band conditions are a little depressed, but certainly not hurting the path between Cape May and Connecticut, 1814 lifetime member, and you take care. Enjoy your week.
Okay, Jeff, you too. Take care, and 1FTN. We'll be clear.
You betcha. Thank you. Next up, Kilo Delta 1 Hotel.
Good morning, Jeff. KD1H in Manchester, Connecticut, where it is 1 degree cooler than it is over at Leroy's, which is about 18, 20 miles away. And just thought we'd stop in and say hello. It is a beautiful day here, a little windy. Expecting snow maybe tomorrow morning, and that's the way it goes. Anyway, we are running barefoot, and you're sounding good. Of course, the band is in and out. I was really surprised. 1 minute you're booming, then a couple seconds later you're down a little bit in the mud. Not bad, though. Sounding good. NJ2US, KD1H, number 10227.
Yeah, I think anybody that tried to put an antenna up today because of the good weather, don't be disappointed. Don't make any conclusions about your handiwork today. Don't judge your antenna based on today. Clearly, it's just not the day to do that. Band conditions are very depressed, and we've all been in that situation. We go outside, we do some work, we put a new dipole up, or we move it, we clear some branches out, we raise it up 10 feet, we come in and we turn on the radio, and it's like, oh my God, this thing is awful. Nah. Don't draw that conclusion today. It's the band. It's the band. Give the antenna changes a couple days and sort it out. So, Roy, but you're 5'9", but a little lower than I'm used to hearing you. But as I look across the pan adapter here, all signals on the band are down on all three of my antennas. Take care, 73. Appreciate you being a lifetime member, 10227. Roy, anything else?
No. Have a good day. We're just sitting back listening.
All righty. Thank you. Next station had Kilo Yankee.
Hey, good afternoon to you, Jeff. This is Alpha Bravo 8 Kilo Yankee, Clyde in Williamson, West Virginia. Jumping on the bus with $81.63. Around 45.5 degrees here, a little cool compared to yesterday. And we're supposed to get a little rain this afternoon. And daggone gas is clean outside.
Okay, Clyde, very good. Yes, sir. Alpha Bravo 8 Kilo Yankee, the full call. NJ2US from West Virginia. Good 5 and 8 signal, 58 signal into South Jersey here, Clyde. And thanks for checking in. Hang tight and have a good week. AB8KY, November Juliet 2 uniforms here. Next up, Kilo Delta 3 Golf Zulu.
Okay, 7-3, Jeff.
This is Kilo Delta 3 Golf Zulu. Good morning, Jeff, and how's everything for you today?
Well, hi, Derek. Never had a bad day, and I'm living the dream down here in South Jersey. How about you?
Same way here, too. We're about 44 degrees today. Now they're talking about we're going to get 1 to 3 inches of snow plus tomorrow. Over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hearing a little bit of that from New England. Some folks looking for some snow. I don't think it'll be a big deal, Derek. You're used to it by now, right?
Oh, yeah. I live in Elmira, New York. There, Jeff. And what rig are you running there, Jeff? Over.
Oh, yes, sir. This is the Apache Labs 7000. It's the Anon 7000. That's a software-defined transceiver. Mine is a blue box with just an on-off switch. Derek, over.
Oh, yeah. I know the one you're talking about. This one here is a Micro FedEx V6. And I'm running 7 watts out, Jeff, over.
Well, 7 watts is doing a remarkable job at 5 and 7, 57 today, Derek. Congratulations. The BidX is doing a nice job for you.
All right, thank you. Well, we'll let you go, and you have a great day there, and hope everything goes well. KD3G, that's...
Thank you, Derek. Have a great day. This is November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, and you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. I'm still taking check-ins.
Romeo Foxtrot Victor.
X-Ray Charlie Yankee.
All right, I got Romeo Fox Victor. There was a Kilo Echo 8, may have had a hotel in the suffix, and then Charlie Echo Yankee. Let me just hold it right there. There was some ambiguity on these call signs, so I won't complicate my list. Romeo Fox Victor, you're up first.
Well, good afternoon from Kilo Delta 4, Romeo Foxtrot Victor. Rick over in Dover, PA. E-course number 40276. Great signal into Pennsylvania from Jersey there. So back to you from KD4RFV.
Oh, Ricky, thanks for that report from Dover, Pennsylvania. 120 miles, about the good short skip between here and Cape May, between there and Cape May. 40276. Thank you for being an eCars member, and you sound good. Anything else we could do for you here?
That's it for the day. Appreciate you picking me up from KD4RFB 73.
All righty. It's funny. I just picked up the phone to check Gas Buddy, to find out local gas prices, and the server crashed. So I think everybody's checking gas prices, and they're trying to update the server, and there we go. What did it do today? Here in South Jersey, we're paying $4.29. That's steady from yesterday. So let's see how much they can gouge us. And trust me, folks, they are gouging us. You don't have to blame these prices on anything more than corporate greed. 73, Ricky, KD4RFV, NJ2US. Sorry, who's the Kilo Echo 8? There was somebody that had a hotel in the Suffolk. How about Charlie Echo Yankee?
Hey, good afternoon, Jeff. Morning, everybody on the net. November 1, X-Ray Charlie Yankee, eCars 10434. Name is Scott, Cranston, Rhode Island. 42 degrees, mostly sunny, and an excellent day for windsurfing and watching the gas prices go up.
Scott, we are being so hoodwinked, you just can't even believe it. When this war started, most of the United States refiners had stopped buying Russian gas. It was a pariah on the market. We were importing less than 7%, and that number had fallen to almost 0%. It fell to zero when the oil corporations gave their nod to the politicians to go ahead and create their feel-good ban on Russian oil. Everybody knows damn well we stopped buying Russian oil over a week and a half ago. So I hope everybody feels good, Scott. Roger?
Yeah, I hear it's just like when the hurricanes and the tornadoes hit, the price of generators and plywood goes up.
No secret. Your president just gave all the oil companies permission to raise the cost of oil, and they don't care if they get the blame or not. The president just told them it was okay to raise the prices. He said that, almost literally, if you interpret what he said. So, we're getting screwed. But we'll try to get through it, Scott. Take care. 10434, lifetime member. Have a great day. November 1, X-Ray Charlie Yankee. Good to hear you again. November Julia 2, Uniform Sierra eCars. Any check-ins? Check-ins for eCars, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. November Julia 2, Uniform Sierra.
Kilo 1, November, Mike Fox.
Kilo 1, November, Mike Fox. Dennis, 5'9" from Chichester. Even considering how poor the band is, you sound good.
Very good. I didn't even tune it up, but it's looking good. So you're doing as well as you always do here, and hopefully all is well in your family and down there with all my brothers at the training center. Over.
Oh, you bet, Dennis. The Cape May United States Coast Guard Training Center, a big part of our Cape May family here, means so much to us, and it's just they have so many fingers and tentacles into the good parts of Cape May. We're proud of them. I've been to the base many, many times by invitation and just passing through. So proud of the Coast Guard. And right here in my own little town of Woodbine is one of our largest postal customers here in Cape May County, and that is the United States Coast Guard Uniform Distribution Center. So it's all over, Dennis.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I still remember getting my uniform kind of thrown at me as I walked through the line there. Oh God, I can laugh at it now, but it wasn't quite so funny then. Over.
I totally understand, and thank you for your sacrifices and your service. Dennis, have a great day.
Take care now, and good luck, and stay healthy there. Catch you later. K1 NMF clear.
All right, Dennis. Real quick, looking at a picture of that bully walking through your driveway. Yeah, that was you up on your porch looking out at the street. Does he come around often?
I've seen him. I've been here 23 years. I've probably seen him 6 or 8 times. Over.
Nothing like that down here in Coast Guard territory. We have coyote. They make life interesting, and they move a little quicker. Well, no, I don't underestimate the speed of those bears when they're mad, Dennis, so you be careful.
Yeah, I sure will. When I put the dog out at night, I kind of give it a double take.
between them and the skunks. Boy, I'll tell you one thing this year, Jeff. We got deer everywhere. They're eating every shrub in sight. Over.
Yeah, same here. Deer population up a lot, and speaking of skunks, that population's up a lot. We have to deal with that. We have to deal with that odor several times a month. Thank God our local road crews here are quick getting out there, scooping them out of the street. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, very good. All right. Well, always a pleasure. We'll catch up with you later, and hopefully you get a record amount of contacts today. Kilo 1, November, Mike Park. Catch you later.
Thank you, Dennis. Good 5.8 to 5.9 signal, 10402 lifetime member. All right, this is E-Cars, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Any other check-ins?
W1 SEA.
Fellas, we're gonna do a retake on this. I just have one favor to ask of you, pretty typical for amateur radio. I need your call signs phonetically, fellas. It's the best thing for amateur radio is when we identify ourselves using the phonetic alphabet. If you just say letters, my brain just does not react to that. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. So let's get these check-ins again. Fellas, refresh your memory of the ICAO International Phonetic Alphabet and give me your call signs again.
Whiskey 1, Sierra Echo Alpha.
Kilo Bravo 3, Michael Tango Uniform, KB3MTU.
All right, that time we only had to deal with a little bit of doubling, but I did get 2 out of the 3. I do have Whiskey 1, Sierra Echo Alpha. Thank you, Gary. Kilo Bravo 3, Mike Tango Uniform. Brian, thank you for the phonetics. Who was the third station? Try it again.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Whiskey Mike.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Whiskey Mike. Very nicely done. Graham, good to hear you again. It's been some time. Let me go to the top of a short list. W1, Sierra Echo Alpha. Go ahead, Gary.
Hey, good afternoon, Jeff. This is W1SEA, Gary here in Sanford, Maine, where we are at 36 degrees, but the sun is shining. The winds are out of the west at 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting to 40, but it's helping to dry up all the rain we got overnight. So all in all, a beautiful day. Thanks for letting me in, Jeff. You have a booming signal here in the southern Maine as always, and my E-Cars number is 10396. Stay safe. NJ2US W1SEA. Over.
Beautiful 5.9 signal, Gary from Maine, and I typically have trouble up in your direction, but today it seems to be propagating very nicely. And thank you. Appreciate your lifetime membership status in E-Cars. I see that here loud and proud on our roster, 10396. Love the pictures on your QRZ page and appreciate you stopping back here. Last time we chatted was in the middle of January. Have a good day, sir.
73, Jeff.
All righty, next up, Kilo Bravo 3, Mike Tango Uniform. Welcome to E-Cars. Brian, first time in my log. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a newbie. I didn't know what the base was about, but I wanted to say good morning or good afternoon to you. We're hearing about you all over the place on the local net, and I figured I'd say good afternoon to you. KB3MTU, you got Brian on the side, and jump in here and say good morning or good afternoon.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. Well, I didn't think our reputation spread that far and wide. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, Brian. It's been around since 1968, and it's always been right here on 7255 every single day from morning to afternoon. We're kind of a roll call net. We don't rag chew about anything, and we do rotate our net controllers generally every hour. There are exceptions to that. Find out more about us. Look us up on the internet. Point your browser to ecars7255.com, and you'll find all about our history, who we are, and what we do. And they either love us or they hate us. But thank you. Hope you check in more often, Brian. Over.
Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Brian's from Levittown, PA. That's a short skip for me, 65 miles from my QTH here in Cape May, New Jersey, KB3MTU. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, standing by now for Victor Echo 9 Golf Whiskey Mike. Graham, how have you been? It's been some time since we chatted.
It's been a while, Jeff. Good afternoon, everybody. Victor Echo 9 Golf Whiskey Mike here in New Brunswick. Too much going on up here. A little snow last night, a couple inches maybe. Going to turn out the rain, and not too bad right now. Temperature is -1 Celsius, and the wind is 6.2 kilometers an hour, Jeff. I'm on a different radio, Jeff. I don't know how you hear me. It's the ICOM 706 Mark 2G line.
Oh, well, listen, a very popular radio, great for mobiling, too. Graham, it sounds good. You're 5 and 7 here, 57. Band conditions are very depressed. We have a planetary A index of 9. That's the highest it goes. That's a scale from 1 to 9, 9 being ugly. So we are suffering a little bit here from a propagation standpoint, but that ICOM sounds really good, Graham. Anything else I can do for you?
No, sir, that's about it. Yeah, on in there. And my IC 7000 is on its way to St. John. Saw Ham down there. He's going to look at it for me. And no big deal. I just want to go over the receive and transmit. And the battery and for the clock needs to be replaced. So I can't do it myself anymore. My hands don't allow me to do it.
Totally understand, Graham. I'm glad you found a fellow radio amateur who's going to dig into that for you and get that back to normal. I owned a 7000 for many years, and I really liked it. I used it mobile for quite a bit, then brought it into the shack and finally sold it. In fact, I sold it and that's when the 7300 came out. So I had sold my 7000 and picked up a 7300. So that sounds good. Hope you get it back and everything's back to normal, Grant. 73, and enjoy your week, sir.
Thank you, Jeff. Everybody have a good day, good week. 6 Golf 60 Mike, November.
Thank you, Graham. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. My name is Jeff. I'm in Cape May County, southern New Jersey, and this is ECARS, the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, listening for check-ins.
November X-Ray 2 Whiskey.
November X-Ray 2 Whiskey, stand by. Got you on the list. The others, try again. WA1 Kilo Papa Delta Mobile. Let's hold it right there. Boy, band conditions have gotten significantly worse in just the 10 minutes. Carl, WA1 Kilo Papa Delta. Let me lasso you here before you get away. Go ahead.
Okay, well, hold it. Mobile in Portland, Maine, 39 degrees, sunny, windy, and wind chill is really, really low. So, take care. Have a good day, Jeff. Nice signal up there.
Okay, Carl, I copied 100%, although you were literally down at my noise floor, which, by the way, is about an S2 today, slightly elevated on these beverages due to the solar conditions, but 100% copy from Portland, 10169 lifetime member. Carl, safe travels.
Thank you, Jeff. Have a good day.
Thank you. November X-Ray 2 Whiskey, you're up, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jeff, and the rest on the net there, NX2W. The name's Greg here, 21126, that's the number, Jeff. And just stepped into the shack, taking a little break from what I'm accomplishing outside there. So, well, hold it. Thanks for picking me up, Jeff, and I'll turn it back to you. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, November X-Ray 2 Whiskey. Thank you.
All right, Greg, appreciate it. Love that QRZ profile picture. So true. Nice web page, QRZ page, by the way. Wow, like we kind of grew up on similar tracks. 73 to you, and take care, and I hope to get you in here again soon. It seems like I've heard you plenty of times, but believe it or not, the last time you and I actually worked was back in November 26th of 2021. 73, Greg.
73.
All righty, clear with NX2W. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra ECARS. Any check-ins?
Delta Juliet India.
Delta Juliet India, you're clear, and 5-9 Frank, I'm going to pick you up. Only one on the list. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're 10 over. Just blasting on in here. 30587 Life. I just got back from the grocery store, stocking up, and then the Boy Scouts had come by and left a flyer and, collecting food for a food bank, so Grammy had to get out another bag to put some goods in for that, so we got a bag of that we'll leave on our doorstep when they next show up, and of course it's not the 70-80 degree day it was yesterday, but then again, it's not freezing either. Over.
Frank, number one, appreciate your hospitality, as I'm sure the Boy Scouts of America appreciate it as well. And beautiful 5-9 signal. Sorry about the weather. Yeah, we had a beautiful 70-degree day yesterday. We're down to 50 degrees today, but quite honestly, it's a very comfortable 50 degrees. The winds are, I wouldn't say they're light and variable, but they're puffing anywhere from 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the north. So it's okay. Not even chilly. So, Frank, Columbia, Maryland, on the short skip, 110 miles. You sound really fine. Anything else?
No, that's about it. Just gotta drop my wife out to get her haircut this afternoon, and I'll go to Home Depot, get some more yard bags, because that season's going to be starting up soon. But that's about here. This is N3DJI.
Thanks, Frank. Good sounding audio, great sounding station. I appreciate you checking. Clear with November 3 Delta Juliet India, and looking across the band adapter, I see like a flash of activity popping back up on the band. I think the band's shifting around a little bit, actually improving in conditions. All right, this is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, filling in for Matt today. I'm on MJS, and we're looking for check-ins.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Yankee, Quebec.
Whiskey Alpha 1, Yankee, Quebec. Dan, 5-9 plus.
Thank you, and good afternoon. You're also 5-9 plus. Just wanted to say hello to you. Haven't spoken to you in a while, and I hope everything's well down there. Everything is good here. I just got back from Hawaii. I spoke at a conference out there, so it's colder here than it is there, but I hope you're doing okay.
All right, Dan, I love to chat with you about what you think is going on in the oil industry and how much of what we read and hear on the news is actually true. It seems to me you'd have your ear to the ground on that sort of thing, but we won't tie up time now. But it is good to hear you, and congratulations on the work you've been doing there, and I hope your talk went well.
Yeah, thank you. The timing couldn't have been better. But, yeah, I can catch you tonight up on 160 if you want, and I can email you some charts if you're interested. I'd be happy to share what's going on with that.
I would really enjoy it. So would the group. If you're around and you want to check in this evening, we'd love to kind of listen to you, your explanation. Because quite frankly, Dan, I don't think anybody can be believed now. And quite frankly, I don't think there's any one good place you can go to for the correct information. Everything is shaded for political and other reasons, and just there's so many conflicting news out there. I barely call them facts because none of them can be verified. Dan, it's good to hear you. I hope you can stop by.
Yeah, roger that. I'll stop by tonight. Yeah, everything is certainly out of form and dysfunctional based on what's been going on with the Federal Reserve and the news flow. So, yeah, markets are just not acting normal right now. But we could talk about it tonight. I'll catch you tonight. 73, thanks for coming back to my call. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll talk to you later. This is Whiskey Alpha 1, Yankee, Quebec, in Greenwich, Connecticut. I'll be clear.
All right, Dan, take care. And anybody listening, not that many people here, I'm sure, but do yourself a favor. Look Dan up on this QRZ page, Whiskey Alpha 1, Yankee, Quebec, and he's an expert. He's an expert, and I don't mean a has-been and a drip under pressure. I mean that guy that really knows what he's talking about. 73, Dan, thank you for stopping by. We'll talk to you soon. WA1YYQ, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. This is E-Cars looking for check-ins.
Kilo Charlie 1, Foxtrot Echo November.
Well, we're just getting him in drips of one at a time. Kilo Charlie 1, Fox Echo November. Peter, you're 5-9 plus.
Roger that. Thanks for coming back to me. You're 5-9 plus back here to Massachusetts. I just happened to fire up this old Yaesu 101E. Hopefully I'm on frequency. I just been kind of playing around with it just to see what it will still do. And I started fooling around on 40 meters with it, and I heard you in there, and I thought I'll just try to make the contact. So thanks very much for coming back to me. Pleasure's on this end, and we'll give you the 73 so you can move on.
Thank you, Peter. It sounded really good. I appreciate you being there. Have a good day, and thank you for checking in. KC1 Foxtrot Echo November in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. E-Cars looking for check-ins.
Kilo Delta 2 Whiskey Yankee.
Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo Alpha Bravo.
KP8MQR.
Whiskey Yankee Yankee, Kilo Alpha Bravo, Mike Quebec Romeo to the top of the list. Short one at that, Kilo Delta 2, Whiskey Yankee Yankee. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah, hi. Newham here as of the fall, in October specifically, and I was just turning the dial here in the home office because I had some time between client calls, and I just came across your net and looked you up, and it looks like a great organization. So I thought I'd just check in and say hi. Tim from upstate November Yankee, upstate New York. Over.
Hey, Tim, welcome aboard. Congratulations on getting the license. And so I'm just doing a quick check here. I have a good buddy, several good buddies. They all came from that area, but one of them in particular lives in your town there. It's listed as Hopewell Junction. I'm just trying to see if do you know any of the local hams there?
Yeah, I'm involved with some of the local guys. My Elmer's from Carmel, New York. I have another guy that lives here in Hopewell with me, and then there's some guys in the local amateur radio club of the Upper Hudson Valley, specifically Mark, which is the Overlook Mountains guys, as well as the Mount Beacon guys.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you know Chuck? Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Quebec, KC2 KKQ.
You know, the call sounds familiar, but I don't know Chuck personally. No, over.
How far is Innsbruck Boulevard from you?
It's up on the hill, probably a mile as the crow flies. Over.
Okay, yeah. Charles is a law enforcement officer, still on the jobs, raising a family, and he checks in occasionally with us on 160 meters. Good guy. I hope you can meet him soon. He's just up the hill from you then. Thank you, Tim. Anything else? Congratulations.
Oh, Roger. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What was your call one more time? And, yeah, give me Chuck's call, please. Over.
Yeah, you bet. Chuck, well, he goes by Charles. He says it out. Charles is Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Charlie 2, Kilo Quebec.
That's it. Sometimes this is one of those calls that sounds better when you just say it out loud and not do the phonetics. KC2KKQ. And a good guy. He's got a fine station up there, and he's got a family, and he's in law enforcement. So hopefully you run into him. He's a really good guy, just up the hill. So thank you, Tim. And my call sign is November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra.
November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. I appreciate that. Thanks for taking my call. Thanks for letting me say hi, and maybe I'll try and be on more of these. I'm looking at your website, so you probably have these scheduled. Over.
Oh, yeah, E-Cars, the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, has been around for a long, long time, Tim, actually since 1968. Always on 7255 from morning to afternoon. The net changes its net controllers just about every hour. Today's a bit of an exception. I'm running a little bit of overtime here from noon to 1:30. But our web page for E-Cars, if you found that, because I wasn't quite sure if you were talking about my QRZ page or the E-Cars website, which is ecars7255.com.
Yeah, roger that. I'm at the E-Cars website now. So I love ham radio. You know, you learn something new every day. And like I said, I just turned the radio on and was turning the dial and came across you guys. So looking forward to saying hi in the future.
You bet. Thank you. Appreciate the check-in and talk to you soon, Tim. KD2 Whiskey Yankee Yankee, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. This is E-Cars. Next on my list, Kilo Bravo 2 Kilo Alpha Bravo.
Yes, good afternoon, sir. This Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo Alpha Bravo, David here on Staten Island. Beautiful day, 45 degrees. Hope everybody enjoys their day. Just checking in to say hello.
Hey, David, thank you so much for checking in from Staten Island on the short skip at 96 miles from my QTH here in northern Cape May County. Thank you for being a lifetime member, 20452. Really appreciate that. Supports our grants and scholarships program at E-Cars. Last chatted with you fairly recently, back on the 27th of February. Hope all is well with you. Anything else? Over, David. Do you still copy me? Kilo Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo Alpha Bravo, November Juliet 2 Uniform Series. Still copy?
Yeah, Roger, I could barely hear you now that the band just dropped out on the bottom there. I'm sorry I didn't hear you. No, nothing else for us. That'll do it for us.
All right, 73, Dave, and band is really in poor condition today. So thank you for checking in. Kilo Bravo 2, Kilo Alpha Bravo, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Next up, Kilo Bravo 8, Mike Quebec Romeo.
NJ2US KB8MQR, Brian here up in southeastern Michigan. Yeah, the band is kind of goofy today, Jeff. You're sounding good. Just wanted to say hello, 41 overcast degrees. Go ahead.
Well, how about that, Brent? And a little slightly depressed signal from you all across the band. I'm observing signals well below normal. Planetary A index is 9. That's the worst it can get. Doesn't go any higher than that in terms of bad numbers from 1 to 9. So we are definitely feeling that effect. But I have you Q5, and good signal from Kimball, Michigan. Brent, anything else?
No, sir. Just let you know that you're also same signal report to southeastern Michigan, Jeff. 73, thanks for picking me up. NJ2US KB8MQR.
All right, Brent, 73, take care. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, top of the hour, thereabouts. Anybody have a schedule? That anybody is supposed to meet somebody here at 1 p.m. Eastern? Any mobiles? Listing for mobiles. Mobiles at QRP, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. East Coast Amateur Radio Service on 7255 Net Control, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. I'll take your check-ins.
Kilo 1 Charles Yankee Whiskey.
November 1 Uniform Mike Juliet.
All right, I got November 1 Uniform Mike Juliet, but first up, Kilo 1 Charlie Yankee Whiskey. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. This is Kilo 1 Charles Yankee Whiskey. Name is Rich. And we're in Norwalk, Connecticut, where it is 40-some-odd degrees, bright sunshine, snow predicted for tomorrow. E-cars number 10266. Your signal, good 59, over.
Oh, thanks, Rich. A common theme. Virtually everybody I've spoken to in New England is forecasting some kind of a snow event for tomorrow. What's the predicted accumulation for you?
1 to 3, unless we go to the Euro will be 4 to 5. So it's somewhere in between that. And I put my snow shovel away, so I have to go out into the shed and get it again.
Rich, Connecticut, holy smokes, that's a walk in the park for you, isn't it?
Yeah, not a problem. But, hey, I was ready for spring.
Yeah, well, that's true for us down here in South Jersey. We move out of our snow season right at March 1. It's a very rare event for us to get any snow here after the 1st of March. And if we do get snow, it never lasts more than a day. Rich, take care.
Yes, thank you so very much for running the net. We really appreciate it, and please stay safe.
Thank you, and you too, sir. Safe travels as well. Take care. Next up is November 1 Uniform Mike Juliet.
Yeah, good afternoon. November 1 Uniform Mike Juliet. John here. Spoke to you on Friday, actually. And right after doing that, I did renew my membership number from quite a while back, so back to 1624 on the roster. And yeah, it's decent weather out today. A little bit cool, but at least it's sunny, and the shack is nice and warm. So I figured I could out play radio for a little while. I've had a meeting earlier that ran short, so I'm already out here anyway. And I guess we'll see what happens as the day goes on. But anyway, yeah, all this talk of snow for tomorrow, I think I'm just not going to check the weather. I'm afraid it applies to me too, and I'm done with it. I really am. Back over to you, and when you have, Jay.
All right, John. I relate to that mode of operation there. Don't look at the weather. Just take it as it comes. But thank you for checking in, and not only that, thank you for renewing and re-upping your original number 1624 to legacy number, and also double appreciation for having the consideration to sign up for a lifetime membership. That means a lot to an organization like eCars, supporting our grants and scholarships program. And I'm happy to say that you are your recent renewal has hit my database here, and the ink is still a little wet, but welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. Glad to do it. Always did like to support e-cars. Was out for a couple of years, mainly due to family and a few other things going on, but definitely good to be back. At one time, I was actually filling net control if needed. I don't know if I'll have that kind of reliable schedule again, but I know that was probably 12, 13, 14 years ago now. Did used to enjoy that as well.
Oh, that's great. Well, if you have an interest in net controlling, write this call down: Kilo Alpha 1 Mike Quebec, KA1MQ. That's Jim, our net manager. If you want to keep an eye on our schedule, you feel free to fill in, just to get back into the hang of it. You don't have to have a regular shift. There are you can usually count on 1 or 2 openings during the week, and if you're free, just express your interest there to KA1MQ, his email good in QRZ, and let them know. Be glad. Go ahead and exercise those neck control muscles.
All right, sounds good. I'll let you pick up a few more stations in there. Thanks for being there and doing what you do, and I'm sure we'll talk to you again.
Thank you, John. 73, November 1, Uniform Mike Juliet. Recently renewed his membership with his original number, 1624, on the eCars roster. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, your net control, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra, looking for check-ins.
Whiskey 1 Delta, India Golf.
And Victor Echo 3, Golf, India Delta.
All right, Victor Echo 3, Golf, India Delta. Let me hold the frequency here. I have Rare DX. Rare DX, everybody stand by. Assume your positions and render hand salute for Whiskey 1 Delta India Golf. This truly is royalty checking in on our frequency here. If you don't know W1DIG, you haven't lived. This is the DX champion of his time. Welcome aboard, Mr. Lou.
Why did I know you were going to give me a standing ovation? I just knew it. Anyway, W1DIG, frequent listener, don't talk a heck of a lot. Couldn't make it last night, Jeff. Thunderstorms were coming. Although they faded out, we got the line came through and lots of wind and heavy rain, but just a short period of time, 20 minutes maybe at best. But I did listen partially on the computer, so I didn't want to miss you guys on 160 meters. You might be talking about me, and I need to write it down. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, if you weren't listening, your ears would have been ringing, Lou, so I'm glad you checked in. Speaking of storms, Paul actually ended up checking out a little early because he was surprised. He suddenly heard thunder and some nearby strikes, and then I had a storm pass through my location on Sunday afternoon with several nearby strikes. It's just very unusual for a springtime thunderstorm. Good to hear you, 5.9 plus. Which rig are you on? Is that the Yaesu?
No, this is a rare fine tow. This morning I came down here and talked on it, and I'm still on it on sideband. It's the 7300, Icon 7300. It very rarely gets off a digital, as you probably know.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds really good. It really sounds nice. When you check in on 160, you're on a different rig up in next to the Lazy Boy, right?
Yeah, that's a little TS480 mobile rig, 100 watts. Yeah, that's kind of dedicated to the arm of the easy chair.
All right, Lou, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in, and believe it or not, the last time you actually did this and honored me with your presence, if you can believe this, it was July 23rd of 2020.
Oh, my gosh, that is back there. I ought to get a number that might motivate me. I'll take care, and good afternoon to everybody listening. W1DIG, going back into woodwork. I might go back to digital.
All right, Lou. Well, listen, if you ever gave consideration to joining up to eCars and getting a number, it would mean a lot to us, and I'd be honored to see that number for you. eCars7255.com, little PayPal thing there would be really just honored to get you logged in as a member, Lou. You take care.
7-3.
Alrighty, W1DIG. He's a deer. He's just a deer friend. Big guy. We work on 160 meters just about every evening. All right, next up is Frank, Victor Echo 3 Golf India Delta.
Hey, how you doing? Good signals into Ottawa, just south of Ottawa here along Highway 416. And yeah, very good signals today. I'm assuming I can sit back down now that W1DIG has left the frequency. Aye.
Frank, yes, take your seat, gentlemen. that was good, Frank. Thank you.
Well, I try. It's nice to have some humor from Net Control once in a while, and yeah, I'm glad that he can take a joke as well. Anyway, I won't tie you up. Thanks for letting me in. Like I said, good signals, way better than 80, running about 350 watts there, 400 watts into an NFED.
Sounded really good, Frank. It's a solid 5.9 signal down into Cape May, southern New Jersey. I appreciate you checking in. Actually, it looks like the first time you and I have worked here on eCars, so I'm glad you stopped by. Have you been on eCars before?
I do. I check in, but I've been looking at actually getting a member number because I like to read the mail, and I've been listening quite a lot.
Well, you'll be supporting a very grateful organization. We have a absolutely tremendous, growing with leaps and bounds, a grants and scholarships program, one of the largest in amateur radio, quite frankly. This year we're handing out almost $8,000 in grants and scholarships to youngsters who are presently licensed radio amateurs and pursuing scientific careers and furthering their education. And we've been a direct supporter of grants and scholarships, and due to our growing membership, we've been able to each year we've been able to increase our contributions for those scholarships that go directly. This year, I think we'll be issuing 3 scholarships totaling almost $8,000. So if you do have the consideration to go to the website and sign up for a membership, we'd be really honored and proud to have our Canadian friends on there. Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, roger that. I will go check. Actually, that tipped the scales. I've just upgraded my station and donated equipment to up-and-coming hams. I'm a big firm believer in that, and I appreciate you letting me know what you do. So I'm gonna go. Got a couple of things to do, and then I'm gonna run and put my application in. Thanks again for being there for us.
You bet, Frank. Thanks. And we love to recognize our members when they check in as well, because all of the net controllers that run not every single net controller, because we have fill-ins, but most of the old timers here, we have a direct connection to our eCars database, and we can see new members pop into our database immediately, and we can confirm your number and things like that. Although, having said all that, we're proud of our members, but of course, membership's never required to check in here. We do welcome everybody. But thank you, Frank, in allowing me for spending just a minute or two talking about the eCars program. Victor Echo 3 Golf India Delta, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra, looking for check-ins.
Whiskey 2 Oscar Echo.
Kilo 8 Radio, Quebec X-ray.
Okay, fellas, be prepared to rise to your feet once again for another VIP. And these are my 160 meter buddies. And I do hear Kilo 8 Romeo Quebec X-ray W2OE on the list is there as well. And there was another one that fell through the crack. Try it again.
Foxtrot Uniform November Mobile.
Foxtrot Uniform November Mobile magic word goes to the top of the list. eCars always give priority to our mobile check-ins. Fox Uniform November, go ahead.
Roger, appreciate it. This is Kilo Delta 4 Foxtrot Uniform November Mobile. Brian in Newberry, North Carolina. Out here running around. Looks like we got some rain coming in, a lot of rain here shortly, but good signal. Got a good copy on you. A good solid 5x9, like 10 over. And this is really good copies. I appreciate you letting me check in.
Oh, always a pleasure, Brian, to get you in the logbook. Last chatted on the 4th of March. I don't know if you were mobile that day, but you sound good from the mobile, and safe journeys. Anything we can do for you?
No. I'm going to go grab some lunch here. I'm getting got the munchie, but enjoyed it. I'm going to redo my eCars. I realized it had already run out, so I'll do that today. Because I normally, my number is 40053, but just realized it had run out, so I'll take care of that.
Yeah, very good, Brian. 40053. Wow, thanks. If you're going to give us some consideration, go to the webpage to re-up. Sir, we'd just be absolutely honored, proud to honor you, and thanks for supporting our programs. it just takes my breath away. Brian, thank you for giving us that consideration, and if you could re-up that number, it means a lot to E-Cars and everybody that checks in here. You take care. Good to hear you. Safe travels. KD4 Fox Uniform November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. Let me go back to the list here. W2 Oscar Echo. Hello, Merv.
Hello, Jeff. NJ2US W2 Oscar Echo. I'm sitting here saying, well, you know, if it's good enough for Jeff and it's good enough for Lou, then it's got to be good enough for me, Jeff. So, anyway, the good news is I'm back on Cape. The bad news is 160-meter antenna is down. And the really bad news is I ran out of oil while I'm gone, so I'm sitting here waiting on the oil man to come and give me some oil so I don't freeze. NJ2US W2 Oscar Echo.
Merv, great to hear you. 5-9 signal regardless with no oil. Oh my goodness. And are you back on the Cape for the duration, or what's your stay there?
You know, I'm kind of playing everything by ear, Jeff. I have ostensibly my plan was to spend the summers on the Cape and the school year in New Jersey, but that isn't working out so well. So the answer is I don't know.
All right, fair enough, Merv. Fair enough. Those are decisions you can make, and best of luck to you. I might comment, dear sir. What a wonderful, wonderful, charming picture of you and your daughter on your QRZ page.
Yeah, she was mistaken for my daughter many times, Jeff.
You bet you, sir. No, that's just absolutely gorgeous. Good for you guys. I wish you all the best, Merv, and thanks so much for checking in with me here on E-Cars. It's a real pleasure to hear you.
Thanks, Jeff. Have a good day.
All righty, that's W2 Oscar Echo. Merv, he's back on the Cape. He's spent some time in Jersey, though, occasionally, not far from me. Take care, Merv. All right, next up, Kilo 8 Romeo Quebec X-Ray.
NJ2US Net, KRQX. Morning, Jeff. It's Bruce over here in Southeast Michigan. E-Cars number 8290. And, hey, the sun just came out here, and it's about 34 degrees. I'm just doing some rewiring here around the shaft, changing up some coax and trying to figure out some of the configurations. Heard you in there. I thought I'd check in. Everybody sounds good today. Good signal. NJ2US, KRQX.
Bruce setting a good example. I have new shack furniture here that's been sitting out on the porch, still in the box. Brand new desk. I have to put it together, but I've made 2022 the year of shack redesign, and I'm gonna completely redesign the shack. It's going to take me off the air for a couple, 3 days, I'm sure, while I reconfigure everything. Going to redo a lot of things. There's several years of accumulation of wires and cables, and I'm going to just do it a little bit differently. Number one, the shack desk. The main desk is going to sit back off the wall 2-3 feet so that there's an area behind there to manage cable. It's something that the meaning to do for some time. Kind of move the table away from the wall to allow plenty of room back there to go in and clean up the wires and have access to them. So good luck to you. I know it. I just got to pull the pin on it, and because I know once I get started, I won't be able to stop. Bruce 73, thank you for being a member. 8290 zeroed in on our E-Cars roster. Appreciate that. Anything else, Bruce?
No, my pleasure. I'm just going to dump some of this Radio Shack coax I've had for 20 years. 73, see you later.
All right, 73, Bruce. This is the East Coast Amateur Radio Service, November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra. We just have a little less than 10 minutes to go in this afternoon's net session. Any other check-ins?
W2ERP.
The Whiskey 2, phonetically, please.
W2 Romeo Papa.
W2 Echo Romeo Papa. Keith in Stone Harbor, my neighbor. Your little lights. Keith, what are you using for an antenna down there or over there?
Actually, I'm in today.
Keith, your audio is breaking up a little bit, like there's a little bit of RF on it. Are you over in Stone Harbor? Is that where you are today?
Negative. I'm in the, let me get up here. We were at negative. We're home in Westville.
Okay. Yeah, the log popped up the Stone Harbor address. That could be quite old. I'm not quite sure. Is the Stone Harbor still valid? Do you still come down?
Oh, absolutely.
but you're in Westville now. QSL that 20994. Band is in really poor condition, Keith. It's not your radio. Trust me. We have an A index of 9, which is the worst number you can have for that A index. And band is very depressed. Good to hear you, though. Anything we can do for you?
Nothing. We're just playing radio.
All right, Keith. 73 to you. Thank you so much for checking in to eCars W2 Echo Romeo Papa. November Juliet 2 Uniform Sierra eCars East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Any other check-ins?
Kilo Mike 4 Mike Echo Juliet.
Kilo Mike 4 Mike Echo Juliet. Go ahead, Jeff.
Good afternoon. Kilo Mike 4 Mike Echo Juliet. Name's Jeff. And this is PDU. Sorry about that. Huntersville, North Carolina. We have 59 degrees. Little cloud cover. Earlier it was sunny, but right now it's got some cloud cover. But that's okay. A chillier day than it was for the last several days, which actually is where it should be right now. But great signal on you. My goodness, I got more red on you than I have blue. Go ahead.
Well, thanks for the report, Jeff. You're 5'9" here as well into South Jersey. Sounding good, even though the band is pretty depressed at the moment. Good to hear you from Huntersville, North Carolina. And what else you got? Any other traffic?
That's about it. I'm just still messing with my 80 and 40 meter loops, and I'm just playing around with some things and also working from home. So that's part of my day as well. Anyway, thanks so much for picking me up. Great sound, great modulation, everything. So Kilo Mike 4. Mike Echo Juliet, Jeff Huntersville, North Carolina, 73, back to net control.
Thanks, Jeff. Have a great day, and I appreciate you checking. Come back again soon. Kilo Mike 4, Mike Echo Juliet. November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Any other check-in?
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima.
Kilo Charlie 8, Sierra Delta Lima. Hello, Rob. You're about 5 and 5 today. Q5, good readability.
Okay, very good. We'll show you about the Q5 yourself. A lot of background noise in our company. Just if you hear your voice. My buddy came over yesterday, Sunday. The day he built my D145. After running home. So I got my own clear on right now, so I got to check.
Oh, good, Rob. I'm glad to hear that. Sounding good. And you're still on the Hot Water 100 or 101? Which one is this?
Yeah, we got the 100 on the RCA here. We got my friend came over yesterday, like I said, we built the bike elevation, and then we shot. So I like my share bike. I love my bike. Other than that, I think it's the right approach to take the more bike. It's very good now. Good to hear you, John.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for checking in. Everything's sounding good and quite readable. Appreciate you checking in and always admire your amateur radio enthusiasm, Rob. Keep it going. KC8SDL, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. Just a few more minutes left. So we're looking for last calls for eCars NJ2US.
KB3 ZPX.
The Kilo Bravo 3 station, your call sign phonetically?
Kilo Bravo 3 Zulu Papa X-ray.
Alrighty, Kilo Bravo 3 Zulu Papa X-ray. Welcome to eCars.
Hi, good afternoon. It's Harry. I'm in Milford, Delaware. I'm barefoot here on NFET.
Well, okay, Milford, Delaware, just across the bay from me. I'm over in Cape May County, and you sound really good. This is always a bonus for me, Harry, because it's not often I can check somebody in who has an eCars number, but I have yet to work. So it's our first time working here on eCars. Thank you for being an eCars member, and you sound good. What's the station?
I'm sorry you faded there at the end.
Okay, well, thank you, Harry, for checking in the eCars. Have a great day.
You too, 7-3s. Good luck.
All right, this is eCars, November Juliet 2, Uniform Sierra. Any check-ins?
Kilo 1, November, Kilo X-ray,
Kilo 1, November Kilo X-Ray Mobile. Go ahead. Oh, great. Thank you, Tim. Dixmont, Maine in the mobile. Sounding really good. Actually, good Q5 signal. Any traffic today?
Oh, nothing more than just being heartbroken about worried about all my friends and family over in Ukraine right now, which I have several. E-Cars is 103901, if I recall correctly.
Yes, that's a good lifetime number, 10391, Tim, and our prayers are with your family from Ukraine, and a terrible, horrifying situation over there, compounded by the visuals that we're getting, pretty much unprecedented visuals here. It's really causing emotional reactions here, not without good cause. So we wish you all the best and prayers for their safety and health.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm going to turn you back over to the net there. And, again, thanks for taking my call. K1NKS.
Thank you, Tim. Tim's mobile, K1 November Kilo X-Ray, November Julia 2 Uniform Sierra. And this is E-Cars. Any other check-ins?
Kilowatt Bravo 2 Romeo Hotel November.
Whiskey 4 Lima Delta.
WB3AYW.
All right, the WB3 Alpha, your full call sign phonetically?
Whiskey Baker 3, Alpha Yankee Whiskey.
All right, thank you. Len, stand by, please. KB2RHN, W4LD, and WB3 Alpha Yankee Whiskey's on the list. Let's go to Jim. You're 5'9" today. How are you?
I'm doing good today, Jeff. Hello to everyone on the net. It's Jim, KB2RHN, in Egg Harbor City, New Jersey. E-Cars number 20989. Just wanted to jump in there and say hello to you, Jeff, and hope everything's going good. Sounding great up here, doing a great job.
Oh, yeah, you're booming in here today, Jim, on the, it's ground wave or a good up-down bounce on a very short skip, but it's you're incredibly loud, so that's awesome. 20989, he's my neighbor up in Egg Harbor City, 23 miles from my shack, which is awesome, and I'm proud to have him as a lifetime member. Jim's an old buddy. Anything else, Jim?
No, just wanted to say hello, Jeff, and hope everything's going good.
You bet, Brother Jim. Thank you. Clear with KB2RHN. Great to hear your voice. NJ2US. Next up, Whiskey 4 Lima Delta.
Whiskey 4 Lima Delta down in Goldsboro, North Carolina, or outside of Goldsboro. Just like we drop in right quick, check in, check out, no traffic. Just happened to scoot across today and hear the calls being thrown out there for E-Cars, and I jumped over and took a look at the web page, and it looks very interesting. So with that, sir, let me just scoot and say thank you for what you're doing, and hope you have a great day. Whiskey 4 Lima Delta.
All right. Well, it's a booming signal, 5'9" plus from North Carolina, and it looks like you go by Yancey. So Yancey, you're 5'9" plus. Thanks for checking us out. We're here every day, morning to afternoon, rotating our net controllers hourly. And 73, and thanks for checking us out on the web page. I got to clear. I'm running out of time, so I apologize for that. So let me be quick about this. W4LD, thanks, Yancey. Let me grab WB3AYW. You only have a few seconds. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, WB3AYW. I just want to say good afternoon to everybody. And it's overcast up here in Pennsylvania, but not snowing or raining, so that's good there. Back to that WB3AYW, and have a good afternoon.
Oh, thanks, Len. Nicely done. Just getting in under the wire here. We got to clear the frequency. Thank you for checking in. WB3AYW. We're asking that 7255 remain clear. No more transmissions. We're yielding the passband to the Central States Traffic Net on 7253.5. Thanks, everyone. November Julia 2 Uniform Sierra QRT.